We are live. Greetings, everybody, and welcome to SmackDown on the USA Network. I'm John. That's Mike. Take it away.
Okay, great. I was interrupted in the middle of another show, so I'm going to make this quick. Hi, everyone. Michael Paul back with another night of grown men in their tidy whities and, well, as I call it, men in their tidy whities and big booty bitches. Although
big booty bitches.
some are, but then there are some that look downright anorexic. Right, Chelsea Green, Maxine Dupree, just a few examples. Anyway, I don't really have a lot of news, so it doesn't really matter. TNA sucks dick because Dixie Carter doesn't run it anymore, and these people at Anthem Entertainment have ruined what was at one time a great wrestling company and really was worthy of giving WWE some competition, but they're not competition now because the pussies that run this, whatever their names are, I don't know, Anthem Entertainment. What is their anthem? We suck at this. Anyway, yeah. So if you didn't miss TNA, you didn't miss jack shit. We're 15 minutes. Oh, fuck, wait a minute. To my girls, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin, good night. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Happy New Year if I haven't said it already. And I don't really want to watch Saturday night's main event, so if we come to you at all, it'll be with Collision because there's only 3 matches, so what's the point? And with that, we're about
22
where the
minutes.
fuck is my remote? We're about 22 minutes in. I can't get it all the way back to the beginning, so I'm just gonna let it hold on. I'm just gonna let it start where it starts. Thank you for being with us. Let's watch the show. God damn it. I don't think that one's good. No, it doesn't. Well, thank you, but it doesn't make a difference. The thing is, this show goes extremely late now, and
couple of things you said there are totally true. And I can't
We went from a 2-hour show to
I had other shit I wanted to watch, but
in my city.
for some reason my volume won't go up. I don't know what's
You're right, that happened.
wrong with this.
And you're right. You look like $1 million, and you very well might be a future star. It might be a future champion. You're right about that. But the one thing you said that you're absolutely right about is you and me. We are not on the same level. Because you need to remember.
Sorry, I can't get it going louder. I don't know
when
why.
you deal with me in this ring, you are dealing with the best.
It's
of
okay.
The best. And you have all the potential in the world, Trick, but you work hard, but you reach your potential maybe in 5 years, maybe in 10 years, maybe in 15 years. If you're lucky, you will be half as good as I am. And if you think I'm wrong, you can do something about it right now.
Fuck you, Trick. Fuck you, Trick. Fuck you, Trick. Okay, that's enough.
No. I got other things on my mind. I got a match tonight with Damian Priest in the main event. You and me, we can take care of business tomorrow. I told you you're the guy that does a lot of this. You've been on SmackDown for what, about a month now? And you've stepped to everybody and done this. I mean, you just did it right now to Sammy. Last week, I mean, I came to your face and you didn't say a word to me. So I have a theory. I believe you're afraid of me. I believe you think if you say the wrong thing to me, I'll drop your ass where you stand. You afraid, Trick? You afraid?
Do you have any tricks left?
Silly rabbit, tricks are for
Kids,
kids.
exactly.
What? You don't want to say something? You can always do
Hey, Trick
something.
Williams, the 90s called, and your Trick, the 90s called, and Shawn Michaels wants his white cowboy boots back. Anything that you want to say to Trick Williams?
I don't know because the camera's not on the booth, so I can't see. But
And secondly, Damien, you think I'm scared, Damien? You think I don't know what to say, Damien? You think I'm scared to pop off, Damien? Watch this. Oh! And now Trent and Damien are going to go at it after the cheap shot by Williams to Sami Zayn. A little preview to tonight's main event and perhaps a little preview of tomorrow night and Saturday night's main event. Yeah, 3 of the 4 men who compete in the Fatal 4-Way tomorrow night. Now from behind, Trick driving Priest into Sami Zayn. Priest is saying that Sami ain't leaving to me. He's mine tonight. Didn't quite work out that way. Well, your point, Priest gets Trick Williams in our main event later on tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. But Damian Priest and Sami Zayn having words as well.
Excuse me, Randy, would love to get your take on what we just saw. You chose to observe rather than engage. Was that strategic heading into your match tomorrow at Saturday night's main event?
Kathy, with all due respect, what in the hell kind of question is that? 2026 is the year of the Viper. I have every intention of taking World Championship gold for the 15th time during my career. It all starts not tonight, Kathy. It starts tomorrow, right here in the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, in a Fatal 4-Way at Saturday night's main event. And I'm going to beat Sami Zayn, I'm going to beat Damian Priest, and then I'm going to whoop that Trick, hop on a plane, fly halfway around the world to Saudi Arabia, where I will fight Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble for the world title, and I will beat him the only way I know how. With the 3 most dangerous letters in all
Holy
of
shit, wait a
sports
minute.
entertainment are.
they're
What?
doing the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Message
Fuck,
received.
I didn't know that.
Wade?
I thought that was
Thanks a lot, Kathy.
2027 for WrestleMania.
It's the same place as the Royal Rumble.
It looked like Randy Orton's head was about to explode there. That does not bode well for the 3 remaining men in that particular match. And again, the winner of that match tomorrow night gets Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship a week from Saturday at the Royal Rumble. Also tonight on SmackDown, we have a United States Championship match. This happened a bit earlier today.
I had better days. Okay, look, man, keep your head up, bro. You and Sammy had a hell of a match. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Appreciate it. All right, and just like every other night, tonight the challenge is open and it's yours. And out opportunities. Besides, what did Ilya ever give?
night's main event in Montreal tomorrow.
God damn it, come on. Fucking. Now what? God damn it.
Including the two guys who will be.
There we go.
Affordable dentures and implants. That's what we do.
This is an SVU Superfan Marathon.
For the fans, by the fans.
It's a good one.
I'm always available for New York's finest.
The SVU Superfan Best Guess Ever Marathon starts Sunday.
Only on USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is near 0 degrees tonight in Montreal, but we're at the Bell Center for Friday Night SmackDown. Same building that'll host Saturday night's main event tomorrow night. And inside the Bell Center, the United States champion Carmelo Hayes set to once again defend the title.
The rematch the world has been waiting for, including the two guys who will be competing in this ring.
I'm getting used to that. I still hear that.
Okay.
Oh, Wade Dragunov is still stinging after a loss last week to Sami Zayn in a very physical matchup, but what an opportunity to get back on the horse tonight.
And I like that word stinging because it implies he's mentally stinging, but the truth is he's physically stinging too, because you're right, it was an epic war, and perhaps no competitor here on SmackDown is more reckless with their own body in pursuit of victory than Ilya Dragunov. The question is that body going to hold up enough tonight to put down Melo and win back the gold?
This has been quite the rivalry between these two men that dates all the way back to NXT a few years ago. It's the 7th time they've gone one-on-one, the 3rd time for the United States Championship. You'll recall back in early December, Ilya Dragunov defeated Carmelo Hayes, retaining the United States Championship, and then the night after Christmas, Carmelo Hayes would beat Ilya Dragunov to win his first title here on Friday Night SmackDown. And we're underway. Carmelo Hayes Dragunov was able to intercept it. He's looking for a big kick again. Dragunov, as Hayes lands on his feet. Again, these men don't know each other so well.
Yeah, you're right. And that was why it was a smart move from Dragunov to try that hot start, try and catch Melo cold. Unfortunately,
You called me 3 times today, and I'm still waiting to find out what you want. So, if you have time, call me back. Bye.
Gargano, and what a German suplex by Dragunov.
Yeah, nice.
Who was trying to call you 3 times?
Not allowing
Once.
Melo any breathing room whatsoever, keeping that pressure on now with a Russian bear.
Well, speaking of pressure, all the pressure, I believe, tonight on Dragunov, looking to win back the United States Championship against the man who's really coming to his own as the champion.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Melo took a little time to establish himself here on SmackDown. Wasn't really getting over that line, but now he's there. It's like the weight of the world has lifted off his shoulder, and you're seeing the very best version of him right now.
Yeah, Hayes is performing at such a high level, and Dragunov now, once again, grounding Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, the only thing I disagree with when it comes to Melo and indeed Dragunov is putting this championship on the line week in, week out. I'm more of the mindset when you finally do win that gold, you want a nice long reign. And matches like this, opponents like this are simply not conducive to that.
Well, he's just following in the footsteps of Dragunov before him and Sami Zayn, and of course John Cena, who started this United States Open Challenge over a decade ago.
Let me ask you, how many of those guys you just mentioned had a long championship reign? Certainly in the case of Sami Zayn and Dragunov. It wasn't as long as it could have been because they kept putting it on the line against the best.
Dragunov went for the Constantine special. Both men knocked down, center of the ring. What a collision! Carmelo Hayes looks to defend the United States Championship successfully tonight.
The V6-powered Nissan Frontier catch 600 pounds of cargo
Come on.
on the fly.
Fuck. Yeah, there we go.
Sundays on Killer Relationship, a young father goes missing, the woman shot at point blank, and an unimaginable betrayal.
Killer Relationship with Faith Jenkins. New episode Sundays at 7 on Oxygen True Crime.
Bell Center, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. First of 2 nights here in Montreal. And Carmelo Hayes is defending the United States Championship against the former champion, Ilya Dragunov, in what's been a hard-hitting affair so far.
And it's kind of been dominated by the man who's bleeding, surprisingly enough, Ilya Dragunov, but clearly feeling that pain now. And we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that Carmelo Hayes on a war of his own against Leon Slater last week, TNA's X-Division champion. Oh, both men certainly feeling it now.
There's nothing pretty about a Dragunov match. It is flat out brutal. Oh, and Mello caught him with a back elbow right in the nose.
Ilya Dragunov's face has taken the brunt of most of Mello's attacks thus far. That was no different, and finally it started to tell.
And you saw Dragunov favoring the left eye. That's the eye that I mentioned. There was a shiner on it because of Sami Zayn last week. I believe that's when Mello caught him with the elbow.
The problem with Dragunov is you hurt him, he simply gets better and more intense.
Dragunov just, you mentioned intense. He says, I'm not intense. I have intensity. And that's what this fiery, brutal former United States champion is all about.
Mello simply hasn't had the answers for thus far.
Big good Mello. Oh, bounces off the ropes. Oh, Dragunov caught him with a step up. Now Hayes does takedown, face first, cover, looks to retain. Isn't enough. Near fall as Dragunov kicks out.
A great taste of the contrast between the brutality of Ilya Dragunov and those technical aerial skills of Carmelo Hayes. Just when Carmelo Hayes was under the car, getting this La Mystica out of nowhere, and perhaps finally
2 p.m. Oh, it's in the afternoon. I thought it was at night. Well, shit. Wait a minute.
Fans enjoying this matchup for the United
We
States
may not
title.
be here then, because it depends what we're doing.
That's true.
Blocked by Dragunov. So they're waist locking out. Look at the well-placed elbows to the jaw of the champion.
Mello might be out here.
Oh, we could still watch both shows then, because
Here at Hayes fighting back as well.
if Royal Rumble is at 2, that means it'll be over by 8.
Constantine special. Turns the champion side out.
Hello.
Looking for a win. Looking to regain
Hi.
the United States
Yeah.
championship.
Yeah.
Hayes kicks out at 2.
And hats off to Carmelo.
I don't know.
Hayes is absolutely on rubber legs on this one. You mentioned this Constantine special. That is enough to completely KO a competitor, not a championship level competitor.
On Sunday, okay.
Carmelo Hayes, not tonight anyway.
The official Dallas Irvin in this matchup in perfect
Yeah.
position, and that's what it's about. The prestigious United States Championship. Dozens of WWE Hall of Famers have held that title over the years. And The likes of Hayes, Dragunov,
Maybe,
fighting
but
champions.
it's just that there's a lot. Most phones now.
Oh, Hayes, look for first
Okay.
48. Countered now by Dragunov. And Elliott now jumps. Hayes, cover. Isn't enough to regain the
Okay.
title.
Bye.
Hayes at 2.5.
Love you too. Bye.
What a matchup for the United States Championship.
Okay.
Tomorrow, live from the USA, will these two clubs make last? Looking to launch the energy that will flow.
Guy got up and escaped from a courtroom.
Dive deep into some of the most gripping crime stories.
How'd you miss it? I don't know.
Dateline, every Wednesday and Thursday.
Dragunov with a big slap to the champion Hayes. This is for the United States Championship. An extremely physical and intense battle between Hayes and the former champ Dragunov.
Two technicians who can both fly. This has just been a good old-fashioned slugfest from the off. This crowd is lapping it up. Question is, who can exploit the fact that their opponent is severely weakened? Both men hanging on by a thread here. What is this?
Hayes now. Hands on the apron. Look at who's taking Dragunov off the Dragunov. Now listen to the shot to the chest.
Watch it in there, is Carmelo. Crumbled a lesser man, but not Carmelo Hayes. Not yet.
Real power into a superplex.
My God, a deadlift superplex. And Melo's lower back took all of that.
We've said on a number of occasions, Wade, that Dragunov may be pound for pound one of the strongest men in WWE moments ago. Complete of a human.
Yeah, and the match where you're so exhausted already, so impressive from Ilya Dragunov, but can he get over the line? That's what it's all about, the United States Championship. And right now it's hanging in the balance.
Body language tells the story of how brutal this match has been. What's wrong with you? He said, what's wrong with you? As Dragunov just wants more beatings. Look at these two go at it.
Dragunov said this is so much fun.
Oh, that's right. You said they're doing it from Saudi Arabia. That's why it's in the afternoon. Because where they are, it's going to be nighttime.
That's true.
What's Carmelo planning to do here? Oh, goodness!
Turning that suplex into a cutter right on the apron. And the jaw of Ilya Dragunov striking it hard. There is no give whatsoever in that part of the ring. Pretty sure Dragunov does not find it fun anymore as the count rises.
Count of 5 now.
Oh, do you know what time we're leaving tomorrow?
Carmelo Hayes now. Go up top to try to put this match
You guys going to the movies?
I know. Oh, you're not? Where are you going to go?
The Asian place with Izzy and Mackenzie and them.
Oh, Rupert said it's not accessible. That's why. Well, it's not the first time it's happened.
It's okay.
I'm sure it won't be the last.
I'll probably send some pics for you, okay?
Well, no, you don't get what I'm saying. But
Driver into the corner. And Dragunov looking to win the United States Championship. Rocks the arm and the legs, and Hayes kicks it 2.5.
Late kick out there. And Ilya Dragunov knows just how close he was to recapturing that United States Championship. Death Valley driver in the corner. And landing high on the neck of Melo, who's down and in the drop zone call.
And Dragunov going to go high risk. Wait a minute, the Miz! The Miz just took Dragunov off the top rope. The official was over with Hayes. First 48 by Carmelo Hayes.
Here's your man, and still United States Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Well, make no mistake about it, Wade. That is a mocking applause by the Miz.
Well, Carmelo Hayes did not see this take place. That was the Miz who clearly begrudges the fact that Dragunov got the shot instead of him. Now, Mello didn't see that at all. Of course, he bounced, got the pick. Well, Mello has just seen the replay and is now living with the Miz for interfering in this match.
Yeah, Miz, as you mentioned, extremely jealous that Carmelo Hayes is the United States champion.
You won, dude. What's the big fucking deal? Jesus.
Well, clearly he's antagonized Carmelo Hayes, and I'm sure Ilya Dragunov in the process. I'm pretty sure there will be some consequences for the Miz after that act.
The issue with Miz and Carmelo Hayes far from over. One issue that's just getting started. The issue between Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu. I wasn't just the company's champion. I was your. Jacob Fatu beat him Saturday night's main event, but this interview became intense and almost got out of control. We'll show you what happened coming up next on SmackDown. In celebration of one of the most beloved eras in WWE history, the WWE 2K26 Attitude Era Edition.
Whoa.
The access and bonus content from some of the biggest WWE legends of all time.
Yes, sir.
Live WWE's most explosive era with the Attitude Era Edition of WWE 2K26. Pre-orders began on January.
Attitude Era pack.
I don't think you meant that. I think what you meant to say was Attitude Era. Attitude Era. Wait, is this a game or a DVD?
It's a game, but let's see what it is. Oh.
Oh, fuck, it's a game. God damn it. I thought it was going to be like a special or something.
Now that's it.
What the fuck?
I thought you were happy about the Attitude Era, but
Not approved. Turns
it was
out-
actually a video game pack.
Get the app from your big financial friend. Experian.
My name is Fiona Perazzo. I chose SNHU's online program specifically because of flexibility. They made it possible. I have been a professional wrestler for 12 years. A lot of times I was ringside writing papers and getting journals done. You're going to get the same time and respect as an in-person student. I didn't need to be anywhere to register. I didn't need to talk to anyone in person. Everything could be done through my laptop, and they made that process seamless. I made it to the finish line, and you can too. Get started at snhu.edu.
Advil liquid gels are faster and stronger than Tylenol rapid release.
Wow, she's gorgeous.
Also from Advil, Advil Targeted Relief, the only topical with 4 powerful pain-fighting ingredients.
Usually I would think
Contact
one,
lasts up to 8 hours.
Wow.
You might not know about Domino's specialty pizzas,
But it's.
extravaganza.
I thought it was gonna be. You were excited about having an Attitude Era come back on
And you definitely don't
the
know about
WWE,
these
but it was
spices.
actually gonna be a video game.
I know, but if you get the
Now
game,
you know.
I'll play once with you and then commentate once.
Any medium specialty pizza for just $9.99 when you mix and match. Only at Domino's.
Hair hit its breaking point? Pantene Pro-V Miracles formulas are infused with a pro-vitamin complex, plus powerful ingredients like biotin and collagen to repair weak inner hair bonds without the $60 price tag. Give your hair a comeback story with Pantene.
So many in-network doctors on ZocDoc. Mom, we need you to focus. We need snacks.
Yeah, that was
comforting.
the Attitude Era. That was not WCW, the wrestling.
What do you think about
about.
No, dude, that was the motherfucking Attitude Era.
Take your mind off of this. Come check out my new man cave.
And then they had the Ruthless Aggression Era.
$35 a month and guaranteed for.
Well, here's the matches we got for WWE 2K26 Showcase. We got,
Who she had to destroy.
well, so far we got like Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, John Cena, The Rock, Brock Lesnar, Undertaker, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins twice, Gunther,
Thank you for taking time out of
Stone
your
Cold
day.
Steve Austin for the Dream match.
I don't want to start out with bad memories, but I do have to ask you your feeling on losing the WWE Championship a couple of weeks ago.
I feel like I'd rather not talk about losing the WWE Championship. Instead, talk about
It better not be the batteries again.
The Royal
Huh?
Rumble
Your remote.
next weekend.
Maybe, yeah.
Third time. What an impossible feat that is, but that is where my focus.
I'm sorry. Tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event, you take on the man who cost you the WWE Championship. Tell me your feelings on Jacob Fatu.
You know, I respect you having to ask that, and certainly probably already know the answer.
Now,
I didn't-
get your hands off of me. I ain't doing that.
Hey, not the time or place.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We already know what tomorrow is. Sit down, Jacob. You got something to say? Sit down. It's fine. It's fine.
Let me lay it out all on the line for you. My concern was Drew McIntyre because he kicked my damn teeth down my throat. I was locked in full throttle on Drew and Drew only. I don't give a damn how you feel or what you think about it. But then you gotta be the hero, huh? And put your hands on me. And then I had my mind rolling, huh? Had the wheels turning. Then it had me thinking.
Oh, you were thinking. You were thinking. Because it certainly didn't look like thinking in 3 Stages of Hell. It looked like you were acting. Listen, I'm not going to talk to you about somebody kicking your teeth down your throat. I'm going to tell you what every single person in this room is already thinking, but doesn't have the balls to tell you. You acting and not thinking. You acting. That's what got you locked up in the first place. That's what got you put in prison in the first place.
All right, okay. Hey, relax. Sorry. Okay. You want to go there, huh? Listen, bruh. It ain't nothing new that don't nobody know about me, okay? 16, locked down. 18, locked down. 7 kids, no job, 1 mattress, okay? A month before I got here, I didn't even know if I had a damn job here. Hell, man, I almost got fired before I got hired. But nah, I ain't complaining, and I ain't complaining about none of that. Because them choices I done fixed. Hell, and them choices made me a better man. Obviously, man, them choices got me standing right here, right now, in front of your ass.
That's the problem. You're standing across from me right now, but I'm not the WWE champion, and that is your fault. This right here, Saturday night's main event, Montreal, the Bell Center, it could be for the WWE Championship, Jacob.
Hold on, man. Hold on. A title match? Nah, hell nah. The way I seen it, Drew was already out before I stepped in front of him.
Oh, you got it figured out, huh? Drew was already out. You got this title match, main event situation completely figured out, which is crazy.
He doesn't really
because
shout back.
you've never been in a title match. Oh, hey. Easy.
So that's what you think I am, huh? That's what you think this is, Cody? What you think I'm just like every other Samoan that you went against? I don't make them like me no more. Hell, I ain't never make them like me. So what? Everybody think I'm just a loose cannon? I'm unhinged? I'm out of control? I ain't got no control? Nah, bro. Trust me. I'm very in control. So think about that.
That is a scary thought, and Cody Rhodes has a lot to think about before his match in 24 hours at Saturday night's main event. I do want to explain to you that
What's the
Joe
best?
Anderson
Magnetar Dragon Steve?
made sure Cody Rhodes and Jacob
Huh?
Fatu
Wait, the Magnetar Dragon
did
Steve?
not want to jeopardize the match for tomorrow night.
Yeah, save it for tomorrow night because the threats and resentment come to a head tomorrow at Saturday night's main event as the former WWE champ Cody Rhodes goes one-on-one with the man who cost him the gold, the most terrifying man on earth, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Jordan, I am so glad I ran into you. Just the girlie I wanted to see. I wanted to take this time to
Wow.
be the bigger person. As for
Silicon Valley with the volume
you
turned up.
are a star, Jordan. You're a star. And you know what stars deserve? They deserve a platform to shine on. So, with that being said, I wanted to offer you the coveted position of Legion of my secret harvest.
Easy
Perfect
muscles,
fit.
come on.
We were thinking you could start maybe next week at the Royal Rumble. We work together. We become WWE Women's Champion. Wait, better idea. Why don't you start tonight? I'm about to go out there and beat that bully Jade up, so that's perfect.
You have a match with Jay tonight?
Yeah.
Say no more, I'm convinced. After you. Are you sure about that? So spoken.
Yes, get the suit ready. Sleepless. Sleepless. Okay. See you out there. Pledge your allegiance to Chelsea.
Yes! We're gonna get ourselves a Slade J! The muscle added to this group. Stand up, Michael Cole. Pledge allegiance to the Queen of Canada.
Oh, that's right there in the Bell Center in Montreal. That's where Jerry Waller had his heart attack.
I remember.
That was 2012.
She's dressed like the Bounty. Nonetheless, Chelsea and the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. Next, Jordan Grace isn't really part of this group. Who is she?
Here's the E exclusive. For over 25 years, the
life in your
To Jeff Bezos, just like her rags to riches story is so admirable, like how she managed to like go up the food chain, money chain of
So she
billionaires.
just climbed it like a ladder.
Yeah, and I just admire that sort of stuff.
One rung at a time.
Yes, and now she's at the top.
What about all the heartbreak? Maybe she loved these guys.
I don't
You know what I mean? Stuff.
I don't know. I admire her though.
I mean, yeah. Jeff Bezos, would you?
If you've got to bang him every day.
I think I would.
Who's your celebrity lookalike, by the way? Who do you think?
Dude, I don't want to do this.
Come on.
I'm trying to think of who it even would be. I don't really resemble too many people. I'm kind of one of a kind.
Matt Damon?
I'm not Matt Damon.
Any other guesses in the room?
Who are you saying?
Glenn
Ooh,
Powell.
I love that. Shout out. Love that. No, people back in the day said Chad Michael Murray.
I don't see that.
See, this is why I didn't want it. The younger version.
Right, younger version. You win. Okay, thank you for joining me, Devin.
I shouldn't have said that. I should. This is why I don't join you on Monday.
Also, shout out to Devin's family who never misses an episode. Deanna Roll, Melissa Roll, your fiance, or your wife, sorry. I went to your wedding. I don't know why I said fiance. Okay.
Hopefully they don't get to the end of the episode.
They probably won't. If you're here, thank you. Thank you. See you guys later. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.
I'm probably gonna have some juice.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by FX's The Beauty Official Podcast. Join host Evan Ross Katz on the official podcast for FX's hottest new series, The Beauty, taking you behind the scenes with its amazing stars as they discuss the show's most jaw-dropping moments. Featuring Evan Peters, Anthony Ramos, Jeremy Pope, Ashton Kutcher, Rebecca Hall, Bella Hadid, Megan Trainor, Isabella Rossellini, Jessica Alexander, and Ari Grainer. Search FX's The Beauty wherever you listen to podcasts.
Today on the TMZ Podcast. Hello and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton, and joining me today is Lothario lawyer Derek Kaufman.
Ooh, I got a new name. It's good to be back in the saddle. That's actually a flattering name. I wasn't used to that.
It's kind of ironic, you know what I mean?
I don't handle compliments well. And it's a good thing it wasn't intended as one. Go ahead.
Okay, got some good legal stories for you today. The guy who's tracking Taylor Swift's jets has fired back at Taylor Swift. Taylor having sent him a cease and desist. He's saying, there's no legal ground. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Yep.
We'll talk about that. Travis Kelce, he may have a new reality show in the works, which is interesting timing.
I got big thoughts on whether this tight end can transition to a world of entertainment. Go on. Go on.
Bryce Hall, famous TikToker, he claps back at Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish, of course, at the People's Choice, said that, TikTok is a hit. I'm an artist. I can't be around this, please.
Go ahead.
And we also got our Almost News segment at the end. We'll stay tuned for that one.
Ooh,
You see
it. You don't even
don't even say. Don't even say. Okay, our first story. Taylor Swift flight tracker, Jack Sweeney, he sent Taylor a response letter. Taylor's lawyer recently sent him a cease and desist saying,
Pro Plan. Fuel.
She whips Chelsea into the corner.
Damn it.
On USA, that was filthy. Don't miss the game of the week. Houston versus Atlanta. A rivalry revealed. League One Volleyball Game of the Week. Wednesday at 8 on USA.
Lungs to the sky. It is now official. The Tribal Chief returns a week from tomorrow. Roman Reigns is officially declared for next Saturday's Royal Rumble match. The OTC is back. And speaking of the Royal Rumble,
You know that, Becky?
Saudi Arabia, the weekend
Yeah.
starts next Friday with the kickoff show live at ESPN2 at 9 in the morning on the East Coast, 6 in the morning on the West Coast. That'll be followed, of course, in the evening by Friday night SmackDown. Then we head to Saturday, and the road to WrestleMania begins. The countdown show, 12 noon Eastern, 9 in the morning on the West Coast, and then the Royal Rumble at 2 o'clock East, 11 a.m. on the West Coast, followed immediately by the post show. The road to WrestleMania begins.
Why do we need to have a post show? Oh, and the countdown show, because they get around the table and talk about what happened during the match. That's what you were telling me about.
Yeah. You know, when they started doing pay-per-view in the 80s, they did have pre-shows, but they were like 30 minutes. They previewed the matches and then said enjoy the show and went live.
And her opponent from Vero Beach, Florida, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill.
Well, Jordan Grace, since arriving here on Friday Night SmackDown, made no bones about it. Wait, she wants Cargill on the title.
Yeah, this is
That's exciting! Taking advantage of the distraction for Chelsea. A victory tonight could earn her a future championship opportunity, and for Chelsea, it's all about survival as well against the Storm. Match is underway. Here comes Green, Alba Fire, Chainer on the ringside. Still find it hard to believe that Jordan Grace is actually part of it.
Oh, she thinks she Hulk Hogan because she did this.
Against the physical specimen that is the WWE Women's Champ, Jade Cargill.
And wow, power of Cargill. Just
As much as Chelsea Green's a heel, but fuck her up, Chelsea. Fuck her up. Fuck her up, Chelsea. Fuck her up.
No. Because look at Jade, okay? Jade's fucking 6 feet tall.
Let me ask your Echo.
So unless they have scripted it in a way that she lets her do something, she's not gonna do nothing. Now, if this were a legitimate competition, no. Chelsea would be Jade's bitch in 2 minutes.
But what if China didn't die?
Chelsea Green into a kip-up. The uber athletic champion.
And she fought Jade Cargill for the title.
Even before she died, she decided that she was done with wrestling, so she never would have come back. Unless, especially after she had a history with Paul, they couldn't, and Stephanie, they couldn't work together. Unless the money was right.
Uh-oh.
Jordan's fine, but them implants are fake.
Females, it rarely ends at just talk, although thankfully for the sanctity of this match, it appears to have done so. At least on this one.
Better stop worrying about Jordan Grace because Chelsea Green on the top rope. Boom, drop kick. And again,
Nice, but can you turn the light down on your phone? It's kind of hurt my eye.
Chelsea with the double knees to the back.
The light on the what light on the phone?
Like he has his light on full blast.
Oh, him! I thought you meant me. I was gonna say. Oh, she just flipped off the referee. She just put her finger up like that at the referee.
Here we go, Cole. Oh, trying for that ungritty her, but denied by the power of Cargill.
Jade got caught top rope. Chelsea Green rolls through using the ropes for leverage, and Jade still able to kick out.
And that was like a 2.9 as well, albeit with the rope assisted, but in the shock and awe of the aftermath, Cargill pouncing.
Up and down goes Chelsea Green on the powerbomb by Cargill. Now Alba Fire gets involved and pays for it with a big boot. She's telling Jordan Grace to watch this. That's the Jade.
The champ dominant again.
She just lays there, doesn't even try to get up. Jesus.
WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. What an emphatic
What was the point of this? To prove that you can wrestle just as long as it's not for the title? I talked to Nick Aldis, and I'm in the Women's Royal Rumble. So after I win that, I'll be seeing you on the other side. Or, since you're already warmed up, we can just do this right now.
Now look at how much taller. She makes Jordan look like a midget.
Jade Cargill saying, I will do this on my time. The way Jordan Grace will not be bullied by a storm. Jordan Grace has already put her responsibilities in the green regime of those two powerhouses do indeed appear to be on a collision course. Can Jordan Grace win the Royal Rumble and guarantee herself an opportunity at that title?
Not like that. Not
So you good for tonight? You seem a little distracted.
Oh my gosh, Charlotte, I thought we worked this out last week. I can still focus on other titles and our team.
No, it's just that Rumble's next week and I want to make sure we're stronger than ever.
I get it. But you know, Rumble's gonna be great. Plus, not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard to top last year's Rumble.
I know, I won. Oh yeah, you made an epic return. But I probably forgot because I won. But then there was WrestleMania.
Well, look at it this way. If you would have won WrestleMania, we wouldn't have been best friends. We wouldn't have been tag champs. And we wouldn't be trying to get those titles back.
No, that's all true. So we will worry about Rumble next week. And tonight, it's about the team?
It's about the team.
Okay.
Let's go.
But I did win last year.
The Fireflies are here tonight, and they are in for a rude awakening.
So those to go up,
I
my
promise these
guy.
men behind me go, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And it starts with me and the right-hand man, Tama Tonga. Yeah. When I look at this lantern, I see me winning.
So those to go up, my
And
guy.
when that happens, I am going to bring back the undisputed WWE title to this family where it belongs. And as long as I have this, there ain't nothing that you or he can do about it.
Oh, so find that out. I hate those guys.
Why don't they just give this a rest? They're nothing without Bray.
You're right. It's not the same without Grace.
No, I don't even get why they're doing this. At first I thought maybe it was a tribute, but now they've just taken it too far.
We're not gonna stop. This is a battlefield. Michael.
Huh?
This is a battlefield. We're not gonna stop. Why Badger? Just like a battlefield.
Tag titles up for grabs. Next.
Next Saturday, the moments await.
The eyes of
We're back live on Friday Night SmackDown. Wade, the Wyatt. 99 is a 4-course meal deal. Unlike other value meals, this box won't leave you hungry. Whoa! Can you believe all this food fits in one box?
Arby's, we have the meat. Tomorrow, live on USA. Whitney's 2 clubs make last. Looking to launch with energy. There were fireworks. Although the defending Premier League champs were over the top of the table, all looked to go toe-to-toe with the best.
What's up, Bashley?
Tomorrow,
Not much.
only on USA.
We're back live on Friday Night SmackDown. Wade, the Wyatt Six no longer in possession of that symbolic lantern, and here's why.
Yeah, this was 2 weeks ago in Berlin. Solo Sikoa stole Uncle Howdy's lantern. That is the hugely sentimental remnant of the original Firefly Bray Wyatt. Now, understandably, not for a loop at this point. The MFTs proceeded to make short work of Uncle Howdy and his crew. After the pinfall, Solo Sikoa et al. Proceeded to leave town with Wyatt's whole world in their hands.
And momentum coming into tonight's tag title match.
Okay, that's my guy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Taking her away to the ring, Sasha Banks, Ronda Rousey, Casey Mattel, and Solo Sikoa, NXT.
Solo mocking Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy, and the Wyatt Six. Obviously, to keep an eye on the Wyatt Six lantern. Nonetheless, the Wyatt Six did get a little bit of payback last week, Wade, when they cost Solo Sikoa an opportunity to qualify for tomorrow night's
Festival.
Payback as far as they are concerned. They wanted that lantern back, but they
I'm a bit Justin Hillary was going on getting it all.
things have gone tonight in Talatonga.
You going out for dinner?
Yeah.
With that precious lantern, they won't be happy here.
Yeah,
The question is,
festival.
can they hold on to the tag goal?
So it'll be Loomis and Gacy defending the tag team titles tonight against Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga of the NFTs. What does Solo and Tama need to do to win the gold?
Well, Solo and Tama have already taken a massive shot on the Wyatts. That lantern that we talk about has just been a mental blow to the Wyatt Six, and they haven't done the same since. The MFTs have made it clear nothing is sacred, nothing is off limits.
So what about Gacy and Loomis? What do they need to do to keep the titles?
Well, they need to get back to what they do best, which is running the tag division from bell to bell. You need to compartmentalize all the personal issues and strife you have with the loss of that lantern. Just get in there and compete.
Solo Sikoa, another quick tag on Tama Tonga. Listen, this is an important matchup as well for Solo Sikoa, Wade. Again, he's the leader of the MFTs, but another opportunity to show his leadership. He promised he'd bring gold back to the group, and here's the first opportunity tonight.
Well, the mission has been clear. He wants his MFTs in possession for every piece of gold here on SmackDown. You're right. It starts tonight. And of course, Tama Tonga, who's getting pummeled in there right now, has previously held tag gold here with Tonga lower. Can he do the same again tonight with the boss, Solo Sikoa?
Not to mention a 7 IWGP tag team reigns as well. Tama Tonga, a tag team technician. Oh, he went for that cutthroat, that running elbow, and Loomis moves out of harm's way and delivers a drop kick.
Dexter Loomis, who of course believes he's mercy of the buzzer. And he sends Tonga halfway across the ring. Such a bold individual, although the same could perhaps be said of the NFT.
I hear them so much.
Volleying Solo Sikoa out of the ring.
What do they do? If you hate him, what have they even done to you?
Nothing. I like Solo Sikoa. NFTs. I like them.
Every instant chance. Can they finish the job?
This is League One Volleyball on USA.
Oh, by the way, they're not going to stop because they are doing the battlefield.
What did you say?
Oh, sorry, I'm Patrick. They're going to the battlefield.
What battlefield?
MMTs, the riots. Because they're going to stop.
Look, you know, you can't be doing what you're doing. It's stalking, it's harassment, it's whatever. It's putting Taylor in danger. And if you continue doing what you're doing, we are gonna come after you. The full law, strength of the law. We're gonna come after you. Stop it, mate. And he said no.
His response is, sue me for what? Sue me for what? And he's lawyered up, so they looked at the letter that he was sent, and he's got his own legal team. I'm sure it's not quite as fancy as Taylor's, but they know what they're doing. They quoted Reputation in their letter back, which is an indication. So having been a lawyer for many, many years, when you write back to a cease and desist and you don't sort of like put your tail between your legs, but you actually take on a tone of sarcasm where you're like, I know you don't have the goods and I know you are going to do nothing, so I'm going to mess with you. I'm going to write the lyrics to a song about your client to ground you a little bit. And this is sort of their way of puffing their chest and saying, you got nothing. You cited the stalking statute. This ain't stalking, bro. I went on the FAA's website, just like anyone else can do. Jack Sweeney's known for this. He's followed Elon Musk's plane, some Russian oligarchs.
He's smart. He doesn't need to still go to university.
He's at university, but he's made a little cottage industry of this. He's like, hey, you want to know where these people are? I know their tail numbers. They're out of the FAA. I know how to use that website, and here's where she's going.
Look, I think
he's not harassing. He's not saying go bother her.
It's creepy at worst, and that's probably what he would admit to. It's creepy at worst, but not illegal.
There's a reason this stuff is public information, though, right? They're in the airways are federally regulated, so the FAA's got to know where these planes are. We got to, ever since 9/11, this is really tight.
Right.
We got to know where planes are, including private jets, because we don't want anything that could endanger Americans in any way. And he's like, well, if I know her tail number, I've seen her get off planes at the airport. I've even seen paparazzi photos of her getting off a plane. I can put two and two together. Now, could media organizations always blur her tail number? Sure, but it's out there. The information's out there. If she wants to change it, she can go get another plane, try to hide it in whatever way. There are some waivers you can get. But while it's public, she's done nothing wrong.
Right.
I can aggregated information given to the public.
I understand why Taylor would not like this at all, because of course you do get, a lot of fans knowing your whereabouts, and I get sent, where Taylor is in the world from multiple people, like excited fans saying, look, she's arriving in Australia now, or look, she's arriving in LAX. Can you go get a shot of her?
Yeah.
Like people, where she is at all times. Now that is obviously creepy to her, but also you don't want a stalker or someone who could do you harm to know where you are, even if they know that you're not in town, so that they can go to your house or something like that. So I understand her feeling under threat.
I do too. It can present real dangers. And also the problem is if he says, I got her tail number, she just took off, you can prepare something. You can go to a place ahead of her, get there in time, or as you said, if she's leaving her home, it's not guarded, although she's the type of person, if she has homes in various places, she's always got someone watching it, or at least some alarm system. But this is really not that different from going to a farmer's market, seeing Taylor Swift next to you and tweeting it. And you have a bunch of followers and they can learn that she's there and they can race to the farmer's market. It gives you a little bit more time, but it's even more public than that. It's like, it's just information that's available that he's making available to a wider audience. So Jack Sweeney, I don't think, has done anything illegal. I mean, it's annoying. He's a gadfly. I can see why she doesn't like it. That's on her. She needs to figure out ways to avoid it. Not Jack Sweeney doesn't have to, unless the FAA wants to take it down and he tries to get the information in a legal way, then it's a problem. That's not doesn't seem to be what he's doing.
So they tried to sort of scare him off, and he said, "I'm not running anywhere."
I'm just saying, look, even Elon Musk couldn't scare him off. I know she's a billionaire, but no one's bigger and badder than the richest man in the world. And even Elon had to be like, "Hey man, I'll take your money if you stop doing it." Remember that? Elon was like, yeah.
And Jack said no.
And Jack was like, "No thanks, bro." Or he held out for more money or something. I remember.
How can he monetize this though? How do you monetize? I think you're trying
Exactly that.
to get. What do you mean?
You can ask the person who you're bothering, like, "You don't want me to do this? Maybe I'll just lose the FAA website if you pay me a bunch of money."
But then Schmack's meaning is going to do a site and then follow the track out. You know, like if it's public information, it's public information.
And you pay one dude, then you have to pay the next dude, and whatever.
Yeah.
So it's spiral out of control. I think Jack is pretty good at that. I mean, you can do it. Can you figure out the tail number and then go on the FAA's website? I think he has some skill in figuring out how to like navigate.
I don't know that seems like a cheap shot, to be honest.
It was a very fair, expensive shot at intellect. Okay, there's nothing cheap about it.
5 years ago, the U.S. brought leaders from Israel, Morocco, the United Arab Emirates, and
$2.99. Credits, tax breaks, deductions, and another happy American gets their maximum refund with 100% accuracy. U.S.-based real human support. File by February 8th for $22.99. Tax Slayer. File fearless.
Smooth. I can feel it on the ice.
Solo Sikoa, Tamatanga, the MFTs dominating. Gacy and Loomis in the Wyatt Six trying to win the tag team gold tonight.
Men's pleasure in the pain of the White Six are feeling both physical and spiritual, and it's working right now.
Now, back in the corner, first pain homage to the late great Umaga. Again, Solo staring down at ringside, and Uncle Howdy.
Anger and that frustration oozing out of Uncle Howdy, but there's nothing he can do in this match to help his men now.
This is primal domination for Solo Sikoa. Now this time Loomis able to move out of harm's way and has an opportunity. We're in a back suplex now. To Solo Sikoa and a chance maybe to make a tag for Loomis.
Yeah, that was a major miscalculation by Sikoa, who had his foot on the throat of Dexter Loomis until he just took too long about it, and as the tag to a fresh Joe Gacy happens, and it does. Everything changes.
Taga now, the legal man for the MFTs. And look at Gacy go, that highly unorthodox but effective offensive style of Gacy.
Twisted brawl is Joe Gacy. Just like swinging for the fences.
Nothing pretty about what Gacy does in the ring. But highly effective. Now Sikoa runs into a big boot.
Breaking down, referees losing control of this stalling side suplex there, and Joe Gacy utterly devastating for the MFTs.
Gacy bounces off the rope. Big clothesline turns Tamatanga inside out.
Severely wrong individual, and looks like Dexter Loomis is refreshed and now back in the firefight.
And the double team coming from the Wyatt Six into the powerbomb. Loomis now legal man into the cover. And Sikoa breaks things up.
And the plague is the move that has put everyone down for the Wyatt Six.
And Solo Sikoa just saved the matchup for his team.
Yeah, so smart there from the leader. Solo Sikoa and catching Gacy on the way through. This may now be a 2-on-1 matchup.
And Loomis top takes out Sikoa.
Completely reckless there from Dexter Loomis, but it was highly effective. Stuck the landing right on top of Solo Sikoa and way up here.
Yeah, Loomis heading up to the top rope. JC Mateo trying to get involved.
Waiting for the points, that's why it's not a disqualification.
Loomis with a frog splash. Cover now to retain the championships and a kick out with authority by Tamatanga. Almost took out the official Charles Robinson. And now Tongaloa up on the apron.
God, oh look at big Eric Rowan.
And Eric Rowan with a
big clean house, watch out.
Jay Mateo.
Playing Skittles on the outside with the MFTs.
Oh my God, boys! Massive cross body by Rowan.
Just flattening everything in sight. This man has several screws loose, and he has the power to be incredibly dangerous. Oh.
Tamatanga. down to the ring.
We have ourselves a big boy brawl here.
And JC Mateo trying to take advantage from behind. As this Tonga no, Tonga with a big boot dropping Rowan.
Size 17 to the mush of Eric Rowan after that destruction from Mateo and Tonga Loa.
Sent out to the WWE fans. Meanwhile, from behind, Uncle Howdy stalking Tala Tonga. Animal claw! Howdy with an animal claw! And a spike! Now Loomis realizing Solo has that lantern yet again. Driven into the road spike. Tama Tonga. Lantern used as a weapon off the face of Dexter Loomis.
Right in the skull seed starts, and it's about to get worse.
The cutthroat, the running elbow by Tama Tonga. The MFTs are the tag team champions.
Here are your winners and new WWE Tag Team Champions, MFT.
On the end wave, the lantern becoming the downfall of the Lion Six.
That was just Solo Sikoa and his family tree being ruthless, being merciless, and now being WWE Tag Team Champions, and they still have that lantern.
Solo promised he's bringing all the gold back to the family.
We got here, WWE Tag Team Champions. Yeah, unbelievable. Yes, you can send him in right away. Thank you very much. Truth.
How do you think about the Royal Rumble? I'm here to put my balls on the line. Open up.
Hey, man, sorry, guys. No, perfect timing. Truth, let's pick this up another time.
I'm gonna sleep good tonight, knowing my balls are in good hands.
What's he talking about? Never mind.
I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
appreciate
Knowing my balls
I'm just
are
gonna
in
get right
good
to it.
hands.
I saw Raw on Monday. You're putting your career on the line at the Royal Rumble. I just gotta ask you this. Are you sure that you want to do that?
Absolutely. Gunther says he retired John Cena. Fine, that's the business. It was the disrespect he showed after the fact that pissed me off. John Cena went out like a man on a shield. So if you think for 1 second, I'm gonna let Gunther decide when my time in WWE is up, you're wrong. But I got a feeling that's not why you asked me to come to Montreal. I'm not asking that question, surely.
I respect your position. Far be it from me to question your judgment. And no, it's not the only reason I asked you to go to Montreal.
AJ Styles, you're smart, calculated. So, tell me why. Are you willing to lose everything? What you talking about? If I don't step up to Gunther now, then I've already lost. That's not what this is all about. Well, before you step in the ring with them, prove you are still phenomenal. Tomorrow night, Saturday night's main event, me versus you. Good. Still got room on the card?
AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, oh yeah, we got room on the card. It's official, yes.
Mucho.
A renewal of a great rivalry tomorrow night. AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, but tonight it is our main event. 2 of the 4 men in tomorrow night's fatal 4-way matchup.
Okay, so they added one more match.
Damian Priest, Trick Williams live on SmackDown.
It's still not 4 matches that worth that much time. By the time they get through the 4 matches, it will only have been an hour, maybe a little more. True.
contest is scheduled for one whole week. Introducing first, accompanied by Axiom. From the Isle of Jersey in the English Channel, weighing in at 180 pounds, one half of Fraxium, Nathan Frazier!
Well, both of these men want to get their hands on Johnny Gargano. Nathan Frazier, he's got first crack next.
You certain you can buy those pants?
Please.
You foreign Princeton?
At Inspired Closets, there's no space we can't transform. From closets and garages to pantries, home offices, and Murphy beds.
We take care of everything from start to finish so you can enjoy the process.
All of our product is made in our world-class, US-based manufacturing facility. This gives us a superior product at a great value to you.
Visit one of our showrooms or schedule your free in-home design consultation today. We can't wait to design your perfect organizational solution.
Every Wednesday and Thursday, Dateline's most trusted correspondents.
The guy got up at the state from a courtroom.
Dive deep into some of the most gripping crime stories.
How'd you miss him? I don't know.
Dateline, every Wednesday and Thursday.
Friday Night SmackDown is in frigid Montreal tonight at the Bell Center. And tomorrow night we'll be right back here. It is Saturday night's main event. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. Well, moments ago on Friday Night SmackDown, the Lantern, actually the downfall for the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, this is when massive talent Tonga came to ringside with that symbolic lantern of Gravity wanting it back, slaps off that mandible claw, but distraction enough for Solo Sikoa to hit that Samoan spike on the leader of the Wyatt Six and then use the said lantern. The drop Dexter Lumis behind the referee's back. And one cut throat later from Talent Tonga. We crowned ourselves new tag champs here on SmackDown. The tag gold now belonging to Solo Sikoa on the NFTs.
Nathan Frazier set to go one-on-one with Gargano tonight.
Look good. Oh, he's got a new entrance.
That is accompanied by Candice LeRae from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano!
And Candice is carrying the mask that they stole from Axiom a number of weeks ago that Axiom vows to get back one day.
Yeah, this has been a long-running rivalry. At first in the tag ranks and now moving into the singles division. That mask of Axiom is something that is so precious to him. Of course, he has about 80 different ones of them, but he doesn't appreciate Johnny Gargano running around wearing that mask impersonating. So the aim tonight is to get that mask back.
And is this
So we have
match, it's
4
a
more
real
matches to go?
opportunity to send prayers and thoughts to the family
No.
of Bobby Duncombe Sr. Bobby
I
passed
said
away earlier this week.
tomorrow
Original
night.
Badasses.
There were originally 3 matches scheduled.
Yeah.
Now with AJ,
Bobby Duncombe Sr.
AJ and Shinsuke, now they have a total of 4 matches.
So you'd rather watch that or Collision tomorrow night?
Collision.
Alright.
Because even with 1 more match added, it's still not going to be that long. Collision is going to be 2 hours.
The second you do that, this match will become a blur.
mean, didn't Johnny wear Axiom's mask and attack Fraser at one point?
Yes, he did. And then Fraser wore Axiom's mask and attacked Johnny when Johnny was talking to Axiom. And we need to pop this issue to bed. There's only one Axiom. He's still in the corner, and I'm reliably told the person under that mask is Jack Hill.
What are you talking about? Where did that even come from?
Oh, wait a second. Don't play that game with me. You've used that yourself several times. Yeah, on several masculine.
This is Chad Gable at once. What are you talking about?
It's in the mask over there. It's called Axiom.
Whatever. And there's a big elbow delivered by Gargano to Fraser. I mean, Axiom obviously is wearing another mask. I guess the one that Candace has is special.
Well, it's special in the fact that you don't want people impersonating. Imagine there are Michael Cole masks. If I had a Michael Cole mask, I would go Robert Back. That's what I do. And everyone say Michael Cole is now back. Oh God!
Well, people wish that people wish that I wear a mask.
Let's get you an Axiom one. You can be another Axiom.
Man, Fraser, that's a high octane offense. Going to work on Johnny Gargano. Fraser, a former two-time NXT Tag Team Champion, won a Heritage Cup there as well.
You know what? Twitter is now saying they wish Michael Cole would wear a muzzle. Not just a mask, a muzzle. We've heard enough from Michael Cole.
Who fed that to your headset? And here's Gargano. Oh, what a kick right to the face by Nathan Fraser to Gargano. And Fraser now headed up to the second rope. High risk offense here, and Johnny Gargano. Oh my God!
God, that was so good. We thought we were going to power bomb, but no, face first onto that top buckle. And now following it up, barging Fraser into that security barrier. So good from Gargano.
We're live from the Grammys red carpet.
It's gonna be great.
Your all access pass only on E!
This is nothing quite like it.
Chart toppers and showstoppers.
One crazy blessing after another.
Get all the notes in style.
This carpet is electric.
Powerful. Just like the fastest game you can play or your
It's like cricket 5G. You're on cricket.
Excuse me, can I have your attention, please? Buffalo Wild Wings Big Six for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two. Your choice of 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Big Six meal for 2 for $19.99. Grab a friend and head to Buffalo Wild Wings.
No matter what kind of teeth you gotta brush, Oral-B Electric cleans better with one simple touch. Oral-B's dentist-inspired round brusher hugs them, cleans them, and gets in between them for 100% cleaner teeth. Your perfect clean starts with Oral-B.
Now, when you get a Jimmy John's sandwich, you can have any bag of chips and a drink for only $1. You know, 4 quarters, 10 dimes, or 1 jillion pennies if you love counting. Whatever, $1. You get it. Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
Oh, and Nathan Fraser looking to rally with a step up in to Gargano. Fraser now springboard. Oh, caught Gargano.
This was always the danger for Gargano, who's controlled the pace of this match until he's not. And now Nathan Fraser briefly picked up the pace there. Can he get the wind back in his sails? I'm really going to grip on this thing.
Yeah, you feel the momentum shifted a bit here in this matchup. Here comes Fraser with the right hand to Gargano. He's got Johnny really in, sends him to the corner.
Once again, it's the movement of Fraser now coming to the floor.
And a springboard up the top rope. And Johnny Gargano goes down again.
The one thing Gargano could not allow to happen. Oh, God.
Look at this offense.
Running sling blade there, completely dropping Gargano, and when Fraser goes skyward, it's usually curtains.
Frog splash. Coming on Gargano. And a kick out by Johnny wrestling at 2.
And this one turned on a dime. As soon as Fraser got that wind in his sails, just Johnny Gargano simply could not live with it. Take another look at this frog splash with some real distance on that. connecting flush on the sternum of Johnny Gargano, who is now in a bad way. A panic is set in for Candice LeRae on the outside. And up over the top, and down goes Johnny. It's all Fraser now. And he is enjoying
We have no comments tonight.
Gargano struggling
I
to
noticed
get
that.
off.
I wonder why. I don't know. We had a shit ton yesterday
And Wednesday,
or Wednesday too. Yeah.
because the only people who was just texting each other was me and Megan
Tonight.
last night and Wednesday night.
Oh,
I definitely got to play maybe.
That springboard didn't pay off. And Johnny, down goes Nathan Fraser. Kick out at two. On that driver by Gargano, Fraser just able to
I think that probably after the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania, I might not watch modern wrestling that much no more.
Nathan Fraser is down and almost motionless.
Because I hate to say this, but you were right. Without Dixie Carter being in charge of TNA, without Vince McMahon, I mean, I still love Triple H's idea, but it's not the same without having two former bosses to work for WWE.
Huh?
Exactly.
Yeah. That came out to eeny, meeny, miny, mo, hickory, dickory, dock, all around the mulberry bush. All I know is you said something about not wanting to watch because Tony Khan and Vince McMahon did Dixie Carter's, went up Dixie Carter's skirt or some shit. I don't know.
It allows Johnny to move out of the way as Fraser misses with the Phoenix Splash.
We're watching wrestling, dude.
What did you ask?
He's asking whose water bottle's out in the living room.
I guess it looks stainless steel.
I'll be right back. That's Sarah says, leave it alone.
Well, it's gonna be orange.
It's the middle of the night. She can come and grab it tomorrow.
Bahrain together to sign the Abraham Accords. I'm Megan Alexander, and this is Middle East Tomorrow. Go to partners.foxnews.com/met.
Okay, on to our next story. Travis Kelce
On
is
YouTube.
scoring film.
Now Johnny upset. Oh! From behind! Brandon with a win! Candace inadvertently striking her husband.
Here is your winner, Nathan Fraser!
He's like, yoink.
Blasting her own hubby in the jaw.
Yeah, but that damn mask was put on backwards by Axiom. Axiom's got the mask back. That's what he wanted.
Finally, after a long hold on.
Somebody stop that thief!
Finally gets the mask back, holds it for 10 seconds. And Now Moray has it back in her possession and has absconded with it once again.
Hey, Michael, are you done? Okay, but
You did what?
I got to throw
He's
this away.
taking your
Thank you so much
can
for
to the
bringing this
recycle.
interview. What do
Okay.
you want? What do you want? Tonight you step in the ring against two other.
We've already proven week after week after
I am not walking out there at night that I'm wasting my time on my channel and saying, "Oh, where did John go?" And you're gonna say, "Well, he did. Well, he say that he well." If Dylan's worried about a bottle, he can just take it his own damn self. I ain't his personal maid. I ain't his slave.
Man about town. He's been in reality
I've heard
shows
that.
before. That famous
I'm gonna have a
show
war with
10 years ago that I liked at the time, called Catching Kelsey, where he got one girl from every state, so 50 girls, and they all vied for his affection. Sounds funny, right? I mean, he is that guy. Like, he is Jack the Lad. And so everyone's saying, like, him and Taylor are just like, they're going to be together forever. Taylor Swift is not that girl. Like, she's like kind of like, in a nice way, a music nerd. You know, she's a bit dorky in a sweet, sort of like, it relates to people.
She is, but don't these dorks, they're both 34 now. They're both born in 1989, Kismet, the whole thing. Are they now at an age where, yes, he'd like to go on the prowl and get a woman from each state as like a bro thing, but now he's in his mid-30s. Don't you kind of settle down and end up with the dork who's a billionaire?
I don't think guys like Travis Kelce do.
No.
I think guys like me and you might sort of like settle down at this age.
Oh, I'd have done it at 24. I didn't even need most of my 20s.
I think he's not done yet, and so he is like considering different product endorsements he might do, comedic opportunity. He's a funny guy. He's exploring comedy, but also interestingly, The Wrap published this interesting thing that said David Bernard, who is the producer for White Lotus, he himself to discuss the description of an unscripted show, a reality show starring Travis. So I don't know if Taylor would be on board with a reality show. Maybe we're at that point where she might, because
I don't know. Doesn't that cheapen her image?
I would
a reality star.
I would have thought so. Maybe. I mean, I don't. She seems to have changed when she met him.
I agree, but she's head over heels into him. I actually think something else is going to change pretty soon. In the whole fallout from him partying after the shooting at the Kansas City Chiefs victory parade, I think he mishandled it. I think he fumbled. You know, not to use a football metaphor, but I think he botched that. She gives $100,000, and then he like is digging himself out of a hole. Also gives $100,000. He's trying to save himself, but he was exposed a little bit as kind of a meathead. He's a jock. She's a sophisticated music mogul. She's in a billionaire class, and she's dating this like. I don't want to use a pejorative like dumb jock. I don't think he's dumb. I just think he's like kind of a party animal. He's a little bit more Gronk than I thought. I think she wants to make him a sophisticated guy who can be on her arm.
A Tom Brady,
if you will. But I don't know if he has it in him. I thought on SNL, I was like, oh, this guy's got it. He's like sort of socially aware and in on the joke about himself. But then he pulled that episode. He's got like some kickstands. So he's got a lot of Gronk in him.
He's a guy's guy.
Is that going to last, though? Can she be around a guy's guy?
I don't know if I am saying this because I resent his just everything falls in his lap, but I don't think they're going to last. I just think they're two different people. And the stuff at the Kansas City parade and what he did afterwards, and now hearing that he's trying to get a reality show, it kind of makes me realize that these guys aren't destined for marriage and kids. I don't think, I know a lot of Swifties who would shout me out of the room for saying that, but I just think this is a romantic movie where the high school jock is dating the cheerleader or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's so great to watch on. But I just don't think the high school jock and the cheerleader get married.
I know, or they do, and it's like a sad sort of like pathetic marriage or something. Because I think they're very different. I agree with you. There's a geek inside of her. She's a theater kid. You know,
Yeah.
at her core, we sometimes call her a horse girl. You know, like she looks like somebody who rides ponies at equestrian.
And good for her, she owns that. But
Oh,
Travis
God.
Kelce also owns who he is, which is
Will those clash or is opposites attract? I don't think they're cut from the same cloth. I'm with you, but every door is going to be open. Will he fall on his face in these entertainment realms? I think he can do endorsements. And, you know, he could be a Logan Paul type selling Prime energy drink, which by the way, Steve, all my nephews drink it. But or is he going to like be able to pull this off? I think he has a podcast, but he's there with his brother. I think Jason sort of carries that podcast more, and he's sort of comic relief. Can you pull off a show with a guy who did White Lotus, which is this critically acclaimed show?
He did Catching Kelsey 10 years ago.
It's a joke. And look, that show could be done on a shoestring budget.
He's a charming guy who could pull off a reality show, but I don't think he could keep Taylor Swift at the same time. I agree. So it's going to be interesting.
Once you get a whiff of opportunism that he's like
Yes.
capitalizing on their relationship, she's going to smell that.
I agree. Okay, on to our next story. Bryce Hall, famous TikToker. He has clapped back at Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish having trashed TikTokers at the People's Choice. Let's hear Bryce Hall's response.
So here's this clip of Billie Eilish being disgusted that TikTokers were at the People's Choice. I was one of them. First off, Billie Eilish, I am so sorry that I didn't acknowledge your greatness and bow down to you being another human being. There it is right now. And second, People's Choice invited us personally. Everyone that attended People's Choice and was sitting at those tables, we were invited by People's Choice. So hate on them. But the most sad thing, let me just wipe my tear real quick. Most sad thing is what I was a Billie Eilish stan. I stand you, Billie Eilish. And now I don't think I can renegade to any of your songs anymore. So thanks for taking out all my content.
We are coming into the era where it's mainstream celebs at war with TikTok as personalities.
I'm 100% with this dude who I've never heard of, Bryce Hall. Right, I'm 100% with him. She was at the People's Choice Award. You could have gatekeepers, as Fabian was like, we need to have celebrities be real celebrities and then TikTokers. The People's Choice Award is about who the people choose. And these people with millions of followers, people have chosen them.
Yes.
They are representative of what people want. So they have every right to be at the People's Choice Award. Maybe I'll quibble with when they come to the Oscars and the Grammys. She's wrong here. And you're right. We're starting to see this rift where she's like, ew, I'm a real artist, celebrity. And that guy just holds a phone in front of his face in his like room with a ceiling fan in his little flat. I respect that. And I think that's weird. Like, and she's wrong, and she's Snyder than I thought she was.
But we've always had that. Whenever like there are established celebrities and then there's this new platform or way that people get famous, the establishment class doesn't like that.
Why?
Because they're threatened, I think, a little bit.
Yeah. She's like, this guy's got nothing. He can't sing, and he's like on my turf, and he thinks he's on an equal playing field with me. But why?
But yeah, just because he doesn't have a good voice, like the world and attention is about just content these days. Just pumping out content that people like to watch. Either you're beautiful, or you're great at doing pranks, or something, or you're a great singer. But that's just a different string to your bow now.
She should change her whole view of these people. I sort of have too. That guy can't sing. That guy's not especially handsome, and yet sorry, Bryce Hall, but he's like a normal looking dude. And yet, he's very famous. Isn't that more of a feat? Billie Eilish is a better singer than me. She can, magically write tunes, and it works with her brother, who's extremely talented. Her being famous makes sense. She's got a great talent, and it's like the world is a talent show. That guy being able to captivate millions of people, I'm impressed. I'm more impressed with that.
That's like how Kim Kardashian has managed to sustain her fame. Everyone looked down on Kim Kardashian and reality stars in general when reality TV was just an up-and-coming thing. Now we accept that Kim Kardashian is the biggest celebrity in the world.
And that train manifestation, you're tilting at windmills. You know the old Don Quixote reference?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm waiting for Baxter to get back in here.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll be back.
Okay.
Eat whatever Don Quixote is. Coyote?
Don Coyote, did you say? It's one of the first novels ever written. Don Quixote. Anyway, so the train has left the station. You're just shaking your fist or spitting in the wind. And, this is the future. This is what people care about. And Billy better get on board, because I think these kind of missteps turn a lot of people off. The people who like Bryce Hall and Alex Earl are going to be turned off by Billy snooty turning her nose on that.
Also, it can't be diminished him saying he's not using Billy's music in his TikToks anymore, because if other TikTokers follow suit as a like boycott Billy for like hating on us, then it could really have an impact on her and her future.
You better not be for TikTokers. I think she needs to fix it.
Okay, almost news. Remember him, Frankie Muniz. Frankie Muniz. The guy from Up in the Middle, the kid, he is a race car driver now, and he's been in for a little while. But
Gets out in the middle seat, huh? Driver's seat?
Malcolm in the driver's seat. I like that. Well, he just competed in this Daytona NASCAR series. He made his debut, and unfortunately, he crashed out in spectacular fashion towards the end of the race. So he finished 33rd out of 38.
Listen, crashes happen. He's a real driver, though. Like, this is a guy who has 11 top 10 finishes. He's ranked 4th in postseason points. This only proves to me stories like this, that race car driving, not real sport, bro. If you can just it's just not. I'm sorry. If you can retire from, your acting career because you're a child actor and you're like, I'm no longer going to be on Malcolm in the Middle. I'm going to pick this up. It ain't that real.
You're pretty good at David Buster. Yeah. You go, I couldn't actually make that thing out of this.
I think I got this. I just got to turn left the entire time. I'm good. I'm sure it takes a skill, but when people can pick it up from another profession, I'm always very skeptical. This guy couldn't pick up and say, NBA time. Couldn't do that, right? He's just Frankie Muniz, who's like, I can drive a car.
So you think you could enter NASCAR right now and be competitive?
I think I could pick up the skill, don't you? I drive a Kia and I know how to work the pedals.
Maybe you're onto something, to be honest. It might be the easiest sport to become a professional at. But then why isn't everybody a professional NASCAR driver?
No one has the time or the money to be able to devote to it. This guy retired with $20 million in the bank from Malcolm in the Middle, and he's picked up a hobby. He could also probably build ships in a bottle. He's just got a lot of time.
I like that take, right? I like that take. Okay,
but I am proud of him. I'm glad he wasn't hurt, and best of luck to you, Frank.
Yes.
But it just crystallized that to me. It's like, you picked this up so the fact that Grey's Anatomy.
If he can win a race, if he can win one of these races where a lot of people competing want to win, would you say that he's a real athlete?
I would say he's the best at a hobby.
Okay.
That's the most I'll give him.
Okay, thanks for joining me today, Derek, and we will see you again tomorrow, guys. Bye.
This episode is brought to you by FX's The Beauty Official Podcast. Join host Evan Ross Katz on the official podcast for FX's hottest new series, The Beauty, taking you behind the scenes with its amazing stars as they discuss the show's most jaw-dropping moments. Featuring Evan Peters, Anthony Ramos, Jeremy Pope, Ashton Kutcher, Rebecca Hall, Bella Hadid, Megan Trainor, Isabella Rossellini, Jessica Alexander, and Ari Grainer. Search FX's The Beauty wherever you listen to podcasts.
Today on the TMZ Podcast.
Hello, and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton, and joining me today is our clips and clearance lady, Nikki Hendry.
It's your favorite redhead, right?
Yes.
And that's what Lyle told me today when he was like, want to do the podcast with Cotton? And I was like, no. And he was like, he requested his favorite redhead.
I did.
Ooh.
Specifically. I love you, Red.
I love you, but you scared me a little bit off the top. You were just telling me how tired you were, and then you're holding me and you're like, hello and welcome.
And that's why I just had to do a laugh break.
Like Bruce Buffer or something at the UFC ring.
Okay, stories today. Tom Sandoval continues to put his foot in it. My God, this guy just won't shut up. Tiffany Haddish, she did a tone-deaf Instagram live where she's on the plane to Israel, but she says some weird stuff flying into a war zone. I don't know why she had to do it. We got this almost news segment at the end, everyone's favorite segment. We'll cover a GoFundMe scam. But to begin with, Travis Kelce, he has surfaced after the Kansas City shooting and everything that happened that day, he's back in Las Vegas where they won the Super Bowl actually. He's golfing with some buds.
Yeah, so a shot of Travis on a golf course at the Wynn Golf and Country Club in Las Vegas. Popped up on social media. So apparently he was with friends there, a couple of good friends of Travis, constantly posting him and documenting the entire trip in Vegas with him.
Right.
So obviously, you know, they hit up a restaurant, Coco Madera, which is really popular in Vegas.
Mhm.
There's a DJ who also put on his story that he was invited to play for Kansas City Chiefs players at an upcoming party on Friday, but also was name dropping Travis and Instagram. So Travis got caught up.
Yeah, I think that everything he's doing now is totally fine. It was just like the day of when he was like partying. But I'm happy with him being back in Vegas and blowing off a little steam. It'd be so fun to be Travis Kelce's friend in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, just one of his random friends. I bet they're getting played. All the girls probably coming up to the friends.
Oh, for sure. But I will say this, that there's still rumblings across, you know, social media and within our newsroom that it's a bad look for Travis.
Even to be there now.
Correct. Because if you remember last week, Patrick Mahomes put up photos of him in the hospital. And there were these two radio hosts who said that Travis Kelce also went to go visit the victims in the hospital.
Right.
There was no photos. There was no anything that came out. And then him and his brother did like a very minuscule, to me it felt very small, sort of statement on the on the shooting in Kansas City. And Travis Kelce didn't even say much. It was Jason Kelce who was talking majority of the time.
Why are there photos of him plenty of photos of him partying this past week, but there's no photos
There's
of
no
him
photos of him in the hospital.
I would have thought that's the sort of like most.
It's definitely PR 101, right?
Right.
If something happens, you're gonna want to make your client look the best. And so it's not a good look for him to not.
Weird.
It's a very weird situation. It's very weird.
So he probably won't be going to Sydney then. People are still speculating. He'll go to Sydney. Taylor has shows this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Right.
And fans are still going, okay. Like they're actually following her jet still, saying, her jet is headed back to America, but she's staying in Australia. So who's it
could
going?
her jet be coming to pick up Travis Kelce?
That's the speculation, but I think maybe not. Like it'd be
Yeah.
such a bad look.
I don't know. I mean, but that's the thing is like from the get-go, he was always going to go and visit her, you know, on tour. That was the whole, you know, narrative that both parties were spinning, was that this relationship is solid, they're real, they're going to make it work in the off season when she's not able to come in for games because he doesn't have any. He's going to go to her shows because now it's her season. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
Season, he's off season, so it's going to be interesting to see if he does end up there. And it's just, to me, that part doesn't really bother me. He's going to visit his girlfriend. He's going to be with her. You know what I mean? It's all of this stuff in the past week that has led up to him now being back in Vegas just is not good.
He's got to be careful in Vegas too because bedbugs are running all over that city.
Really?
Oh yeah, with TMZ.com.
Well, I remember we did it like a few months ago.
No,
They're back?
a few minutes ago we posted.
Oh, see, I was in here doing the podcast with you, so.
Bedbugs are back in Vegas and going over to every hotel, eating everyone.
Eating everyone.
Is that what bedbugs do?
They bite you.
Oh. Also, two men now have been arrested in connection with the tragedy, the parade. It's quite shocking because I thought these were boys originally. That's how like cops and media made it sound. But in fact, two of the guys, this guy called Lyndall Mays has admitted to firing the first shots. Allegedly, a different guy, when he fired back, was the one that hit the lady who ended up dying. But it feels like more and more details are emerging, and we've now got mug shots. It was so like clouded in mystery when it first came out, like who did it and why, but it's slowly unraveling, and we're seeing the full picture.
Yeah, and he's being charged with murder in the second degree, armed criminal action, and unlawful use of weapons.
Okay.
Nearly home. Isn't home where we all want to be? Reba here for Realtor.com, the pros' #1 most trusted app. Finding a home is like dating. You're not just looking for a place to live, you're searching for the one. That's where Realtor.com comes in. Like any good matchmaker, they know exactly where to look. With over 500,000 new real listings straight from the pros every month, you can find your perfect match today. Ranch style with a pool, barn dominion with an in-law suite, Realtor.com's got them. Modern craftsman with a big yard and a treehouse out back. Realtor.com will have you saying, yep, that's the one. No more swiping. It's time to start finding. Download the Realtor.com app today, cause you're nearly home. Make it real with Realtor.com.
Pros #1 most trusted app based on August 2024 proprietary survey. Over 500,000 new listings every month based on average new for sale and rental listings. February 2024 through January 2025.
On to our next story. Tom Sandoval compares the Scandoval to George Floyd and O.J. Simpson. This guy.
I can't eye roll enough.
I know. So he was talking with the New York Times, and he said, I'm not a pop culture historian, really, but I witnessed the O.J. Simpson thing and the George Floyd thing and all these big things, which is really weird to compare this to that, I think, but I do think in a weird way it's a little bit the same. He says, I feel like I get more hate than Danny Masterson, and he's a convicted rapist. So Danny Masterson is that 70s show guy who was taken down.
Oh.
What is Tom Sandoval doing?
So since that New York Times article, he did apologize yesterday on his Instagram. He just put up, a little thing.
Have a seat there. I'll sit right over there, Sean,
New York
okay?
Times Magazine were to explain the level of national media attention my affair received. But the comparison was inappropriate and ignorant. He should have stopped at.
That we're the most dominant, destructive duo in all of WWE. So do we really need to say what we think is going to happen?
So when I was looking on the internet and at the warehouse today, Michael, or when I was hanging out with Izzy,
Yeah.
I heard that Chris Jericho might be coming back tonight, or he might show up at the Rumble.
Then we're gonna go on to the Royal Rumble and eliminate everybody one by one as a team. You know why? Because we're
Yeah, I gotcha.
like Charlotte Alexa, who will most likely savage
Your phone and your wallet?
Oh,
yeah. And your keys.
So we're going to work together and eliminate all
Yeah,
of the
that's why, yeah,
competitors
my
until
key.
one of us is all the way to WrestleMania.
What about your charger?
Oh yeah, I am back.
Thank you so much for that.
And not just later tonight, but coming up next, the undisputed WWE champion is here. Drew McIntyre live.
Sorry, Wapam.
Alright.
Let's go.
Well, I gotta say that SmackDown is kind of iffy tonight. But when we watch Raw or AEW, we usually have like people commenting or saying, "Hi, what's up? Nice video, you guys. Keep up the good work. Hope we get 1,000 or a plaque by the end of the month."
Oh, that reminds me, after tonight, well, I don't know about Wednesday, Friday, but after tonight, we're not going to watch Raw for a while because starting this coming Monday, January 26th, is the season premiere of American Idol. Not only the season premiere of American Idol, but Lionel Richie's last season of American Idol as a judge.
What about Katy Perry?
It could also, no, Katy Perry's already gone. What they've got now is Lionel Richie, Luke Bryan, and Carrie Underwood. And now it's going to be Lionel's last season. So, point being, we will still be with you for Collision and Dynamite and SmackDown.
Maybe TNA.
Oh, TNA, of course.
Maybe.
but not Raw. Wait a minute. What do you mean, baby?
If it doesn't suck like it did yesterday, but the only matches that I actually like was the Feast or Fire.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do talk about in my business?
What do you think? Wait. Stop. Relax. Start over. Just like Michael said to me when I first moved in here. What are you trying to say, Sean?
What's gonna talk to you? It's not my business anyways.
It's about that water bottle that your former housemate forgot over here.
Oh, so.
And he wanted me to go all the way over there and come back here while the show is still going. And you know how Michael Paul gets pissed off easily if I'm gone so long.
Okay.
And he says, well, look at who decides to show up.
Well, they don't tune in to see me. It's not my channel.
They tune in to see me and him. Not just him. Me and him.
Oh, yeah. Well. Okay, if you want to make
And we got Drew McIntyre, who just won his WWE champion last Friday night in a steel cage, which is I just actually know because I didn't watch it last Friday night because I felt tired after when I saw the season premiere of TNA Impact.
Yeah. What? Half the time, I don't think you realize what comes out of your mouth. What comes out of your mouth. I think you just speak for the sake of speaking.
And to my thoughts there, Dick. No, no way.
Huh? He's saying that Drew McIntyre is a dick.
You steal.
No, his name isn't Dick. His name is Drew. If he was a dick, his name would be Richard.
That's what my grandpa's name was. Richard. But his last name was mine.
His last name was yours?
Yeah, Richard Thatcher.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
There you go. Go look at the movies tomorrow, Michael.
What do you mean good luck with the movies?
I'm not going to the movies with you guys tomorrow. Me, Tyler, and Amanda are hanging out with Mackenzie, Izzy, and Adam.
Ooh. Oh, God. Okay.
My housemate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to the same thing, right?
A festival, right?
Yeah.
Bonjour, Montreal. Now that I've exhausted my French, let's get down to business. I know it's been a long, tough time for you all. It's been over 30 years since your Montreal Canadiens won the Stanley Cup. Let me finish. It's been over 30 years since they won the Stanley Cup, but now you finally have a champion you can be proud of in Drew McIntyre. Did y'all see that little Jacob Cody therapy session earlier? Absolutely pathetic. I see, Jacob, you're still slandering my name, saying I kicked your teeth down your throat.
I think it was Randy Orton who probably did that.
If I did it, I'd be bragging about it. And rule number one, Drew McIntyre never lies. I just can't wait to see you both tear each other limb from limb. And Cody, if you survive that animal, remember, there will be no rematch. You go to the back of the line, you gotta beat 29 other men in the Royal Rumble, and I'm sure you can win the Royal Rumble for the third time, so yeah, good luck with that. Let's talk about what's important. Me, the WWE Championship, my next number one contender, the four-way match tomorrow. Now who we got? We got Trick Williams, the rookie. Go get him, kid. We got Damian Priest. One-hit wonder. I wasted a year of my life with that guy. Priest, if I see you at the Rumble, I will end your career. We got Randy Orton. Not the Randy Orton, not the Viper, the same guy that traded this title with me back and forth. No, he's now civilized. Randall Keith Orton, they can't get the job done when it counts. And last, you can chant RKO all you want. It doesn't mean what I'm saying is not true, because it is. Last but certainly least, Canada's own Sami Zayn. Sami, I know you got a whole country behind you. And listen to them, Sami. You got a whole country behind you. And man, I can still be louder. I got the microphone. Sami, I know you can hear me. You're watching right now. You're always so concerned about winning the big one, and you're always so concerned about disappointing your little son. It's okay, son, I want you to know your son's been disappointed for a long time. In fact, he's been disappointed from the first moment he opened his eyes and realized that Sami Zayn was his father. I don't care who wins the four-way, because I will do whatever, and I mean whatever it takes to keep this WWE Championship. The message is simple. Whoever faces Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble, good luck, because you're going to need it.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event who will get the opportunity to battle McIntyre for the WWE Championship a week from tomorrow at the Rumble.
We know who this audience wants to win tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event, but it appears McIntyre does not care. Bring them on. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I'll throw you freaking lying.
And look, man, I already know why you're here. You wanted to say thank you because I made you famous a couple weeks ago when I beat you down, right? No problem, dog. I do charity work all the time.
No. I came to tell you, I haven't forget about this team you pulled when we win 101.
Oh, I see. You got a good memory, huh? Well, let me break it down for you. Because after I beat down Damian Priest tonight, and I win this fatal four-way tomorrow, I will become the undisputed WWE champion. Then, only then, you can get your first title shot. Well, that's it. I remember your name. Let's talk about it.
Huh?
Who will remember me?
Well, Wade, Trick Williams thinks very highly of himself, but I want to take you back to last week on Friday Night SmackDown after Trick Williams had qualified for tomorrow night's match and Saturday night's main event with a win over Matt Cardona.
So this was Trick after his victory.
To attack Matt Cardona, what about him is so triggering to you?
Well, Kathy, someone's got to hear around here. Somebody has to clean up the toxic masculinity in this rotting locker room. And men, like... Men like Matt Cardona, they walk around never questioning themselves. They never even wonder, what's...
Gotta hear this. What is your problem with me?
Well, I'll tell you my problem, Matt. It's this perfectly manicured beard. What? That 10-10 chiseled jaw. These big, beefy shoulders.
Thanks, I guess. It sounds like you're complimenting me.
And you would think that. You would. But wake up, man! This is the problem. Men like you don't have accountability. Men like you expect the world to bend around them. And men like you have toxic masculinity.
All right, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. The next time you want to step up, let's do it in the ring, okay?
Typical. Accountability comes his way, and he chooses violence. Men, am I right? Toxic.
Men are the worst, aren't they, Michael Cole? So you've got a lot of toxic traits yourself, actually.
What are you?
When was the last time you waxed your chest?
When the last, we get set to
Toxic.
That Kit Wilson's a strange cat.
Okay, more toxicity.
The following contest is the #1 contenders triple threat match for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, making their way to the ring, the team of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Now, joking aside, this is a duo who at times have had a rather toxic relationship, but they seem to be on the right page right now. Big opportunities incoming for the former tag team champions.
Yeah, who is next in line for a tag team title opportunity? Triple threat match. We figured that out live next.
To do something truly great, you have to.
Hair shedding, it's more than what you see on the outside. That's why
Ours has polyethylene glycol.
Vitamin E from sunflowers.
Jeffrey's still up.
Which is another way of saying artificial
Really?
glory. Natural
Yeah.
whole food multivitamins.
Well,
Available
I
on
guess there's
Amazon
a
and
first time for
naturally.com.
everything, huh?
looking for tax help?
Mhm.
Now there are TurboTax experts right in your neighborhood. They get to know your unique situation and get you every dollar you
They should
deserve.
just hurry up with this freaking
So hand out your
commercial and get
taxes
to
to
the
local
two
TurboTax
of the last
experts
matches.
today.
A busy full-time working mom of 3, always looking for
I don't
delicious
even
lunch
remember
options
what
that
they're
include
on, to be
takeout.
honest.
Got healthy choices.
They tripled their tag team from the
Here's
women's
my favorite. 28 grams
tripled
of
that
protein.
match
Oh,
for the women's
yeah.
tag team champion.
Oh, yeah.
My day out is easier. It's a healthy choice.
Sundays and Mondays, Oxygen True Crime has back-to-back snaps.
Buy into it, TurboTax. Now this is taxes. In the ring, the tag team of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, the former tag team champions, looking to earn another opportunity.
And their opponent, the team of Kiana James and the Women's United States Champion, Julia.
Yeah, Kiana, the business advisor for Julia, was now a two-time United States champion. But tonight, these two look to earn an opportunity at the tag team titles.
See, I mean, look, compare Tracy Brooks with Kiana James. She looks like her.
Reacquiring the United States Championship, now looking to double up on gold. The winner
I
of
was
this match will get themselves a future tag championship opportunity.
Not
And
Kiana,
Saturday night's main event,
Kiana.
Rhea and Io defend the tag titles against Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez in the Judgment Day. The winner of this match tonight will get the winner of that match down the road.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Huh?
No.
Every time I want to say uh-oh, because that's her.
The team of Last Legends and Nia Jax.
Well, this powerful duo really making a name for themselves here in WWE. Let's take it back to last week. That's Flair and Bliss taking on Julia and Kiana James. Bliss picking up the ring for her team with a fantastic performance with that post-match. It was Nia Jax and Lash Legend who arrived and attacked everybody. Bodies dropping in their wake as temperatures continue to rise in a red-hot women's tag division, both on SmackDown and on Raw. And Julia not backing down either, getting rid of the faces and laughs from Nia Jax, the pitbull mentality of the United States champion. It's a real beat in the ring right now, and you have to say that it was, we mentioned earlier, the former tag champs Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, who were really lost those titles by an assault outside of the ring by Lash Legend and Nia Jax, subsequently losing them to, at the time, the Kabuki Warriors. It shows you how hot that division is. Those championships are getting bounced around right now. It seems like every woman on Raw and SmackDown wants to form a tag team and wants to get themselves an opportunity for the gold. Triple threat match. Triple threat rules as well. First team to gain pinfall or submission will win this matchup. A hot start here. Charlotte and Alexa trying to establish dominance early. Multiple women ganging up on the powerhouse Nia Jax. That's what you have to do. Loose alliances. Take down the big powerful duo of Lash Legend and Nia Jax, and then battle it out amongst yourselves. Yeah, three women in the ring at the same time. Again, first team to gain pinfall or submission will win, become the number one contender. And there's that running uppercut by Lash Legend and Kiana James. Powerful in her own right. Yeah, I've enjoyed what I've seen from Kiana James so far. We haven't seen enough from her. That's going to change tonight, though. Great, a major coming out party for Kiana James. Charlotte Flair now turns it into a clothesline. Charlotte, the 14-time world champion, has an unquenchable thirst for continuing to add to her massive resume. Nicely outsmarted Lash Legend there. And attack now to Alexa Bliss. Good to show how important experience is at this level. And there don't come more experience than Charlotte Flair. Alexa Bliss. Alexa from the top rope. Oh, taking out everybody. A melee here on Friday Night SmackDown. Who's going to be the number one contenders?
At Planet Fitness, no two members are alike. Their routines are different. They use different equipment. I'm always available for New York's finest.
This new Superfan Best Guess Ever Marathon starts Sunday.
Only on USA.
Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair, Julia in the ring now. One of these teams is going to become the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. Tag made, here comes Lash Legend.
Really almost directing traffic there as these two look to do a number on Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair simply had enough at this point. You ain't bullying me.
Charlotte Flair backs sends Julia out to the apron. Flair with a kick will knock Julia to the floor.
Julia hit the floor hard and our table two for good measure. Oh, big swing connected to the jaw of Charlotte Flair. A lot of power behind that. The last legend. Oh, looks like a clothesline right to the jaw.
Lash so intimidating. As powerful as they come.
Just a mountainous woman, and you've got to move quick when you're against someone like that, and indeed someone like Nia Jax. Nia Jax had done very little wrong there, when she was in the real estate that Charlotte Flair wanted to use, namely that turnbuckle.
Crossbody, lateral press down now. Charlotte changes things up into a pinning combination. And Julia Little Reba she catches Charlotte Flair to break things up.
Just about in the nick of time. Nice movement there from the Japanese superstar. Now going to town on her two opponents. And we haven't seen too much of Alexa Bliss in this one, but I will say Charlotte Flair has taken one hell of a beating. And maybe right for the pictures here.
How physical has Julia been in this match?
Oh, she's going to have to be when you think who she's in there with, especially someone the size of Lash Legend and the experience of Charlotte Flair. But don't overexert yourself as the tag to Kiana James.
Kiana up over the top and runs into a chop by Charlotte. Oh, for goodness.
The Woo Party
are trying to make a tag and Lash Legend intercepting Charlotte Flair. And think about the power here.
Lash Legend needed it. The last thing you want is a fresh Alexa Bliss getting into this thing. Mega Brain Kiana James knows that too. Not a surprise. She takes down Flair.
And Charlotte able to block. Lash talking trash. She's going to get involved.
That was all how it's done, Lash. That is exactly how it's done.
Turns it into a DDT. Great move by Flair.
It was a desperation move, but it worked out perfectly, planting both opponents on the top of their cranium, and now dragging her feet. Oh, God, just as she launched for the tag. How smart was that from Julia, dragging Bliss off the apron?
And then driving her into the barricade. And now Kiana James looks to capitalize. Kick to Charlotte. Nia Jax with a clothesline.
Oh, things just got even worse now for Charlotte Flair and Kiana James. They're about to get squashed.
Nia, a two-time tag champ in her own right, with Charlotte up on her shoulders.
Nia Jax was Woman of the Year in 2024. 2025 was a down year by her massive standards. Although things might be about to change.
What's Kiana going to try to do here?
This ain't smart, Kiana.
Kiana James drops Charlotte and Nia to the mat. Covered by James for the win. Charlotte just gets the shoulder off.
Oh, God, that was freakish strength from Kiana James, who is now showing layers I wasn't aware she had. Smart using leverage in those ropes for that massive powerbomb on two women now. I'm nothing but impressed with Kiana James' performance so far.
Wait, I said it earlier. Kiana James may be the most underrated woman on the roster today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, but this is a major coming out party. No one's ever going to make that mistake again.
And now, going right at it with Charlotte Flair. Getting right in Charlotte's face. Gotta like the aggressiveness.
Just treating Charlotte Flair like dirt. Nobody does that.
And now Nia Jax just rolling over.
Pounds into the corner. Julia's in. I'm not sure if Jax is aware of it. I'm not sure if Jax is aware of anything after that shot to the head. Oh, God.
Tag made to go. Here comes Alexa. Alexa, the former five-time world champion. Taking it to the United States champion here.
Huh? He was just asking the power what's going on here.
With Bliss in the match.
Well, this is the freshest woman out of all six. And she's now taking down a bunch.
I thought she was going for a choke slam.
Perhaps a lot of energy. Oh,
I was going to say that doesn't bode well for Alexa Bliss on the shoulders of Nia Jax. Able to turn it into a DDT.
Well, they're down for the last 20 minutes. Is this the main event?
And a kick out.
Damian Priest and Trick Williams is the main event.
Well, they need to hurry up then
Up to the
because
top rope.
there's only 20 minutes left in the show.
It's a drop kick to Nia.
Well, Alexa Bliss saw that coming a mile off, and of course moves down the way, Cole. Here we go.
Looking for Sister Abigail. But Lash Legend with a big boot. Cover now on Bliss. Julia breaks things up.
A legendary pump kick right to the mouth of Alexa Bliss, just as she was about to hit that Sister Abigail DDT. This one's breaking down in a major way now. Big headbutt there. Pop-up headbutt to Julia.
Tag. Here comes Kiana James into the matchup. And there it is, the 401k by Kiana James, but Legend catches her with a right. And now Alexa Bliss looking for a tornado DDT, but Legend gonna muscle Bliss up. Into position here. The Lash extension.
Oh, God, right to the face of Alexa Bliss. Oh, God.
Spear by Charlotte. Kiana James into the cover.
My God, spear.
Maneuver by James for a win.
Here are your winners, the team of the Women's United States Champion, Julia and Kiana James.
Great in-ring IQ by Kiana James.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Capitalizing on someone else's work, that lash extension, drilling Alexa Bliss. You have to be an opportunist. Once you spot the opening, you have to pounce. And how smart was that? From Kiana James, who has blown us away at ringside tonight.
Now the number one contenders for the tag titles. They'll take on either Rhea and Io or Liv and Roxanne, the winners of the matchup tomorrow night. Priest. Hey man, listen, about before. Look, I was a bit frustrated. I know you're frustrated too, but I have no problem with you. I just wanted to let you know. I do have a big problem with Trick Williams though. All right, so I'm going to be watching your match real close, and if he does anything that I don't like, I am going to be...
Stop. Sammy, if you're thinking about getting involved in my match, just stop thinking. You have this habit of getting involved in other people's matches. This is my match. Stay out of it.
Or what?
You know exactly or what.
You don't get to tell me where to go. Not this week. Not any week.
What was that?
You know what?
What?
I'll see you when I see you. I've got something else to deal with.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's like, fuck you. Bam.
Wow, fuck you, bitch. That won't get up.
For tomorrow's fatal
Good thing I thought he was favorite about that.
two of the men involved in that match. Damian
Huh?
Priest, Trick
He's
Williams,
fucking, I give him his favorite shot.
tonight. During London Toy Fair 2026, Mattel won 3 awards on the night, more than any other manufacturer.
Don't tell me you got a question on matching this Gunther too.
No, I get it. Back's against the fire and everything's on the line. You're at your best. I just want to tell you good luck.
Thank you. Well, you know, Cody's got other things to worry about besides Drew McIntyre at this point. Saturday night's main event tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, over on Peacock.
Yeah, here is what you are referring to, Cole, because tomorrow night it will be.
Now I have time this stuff. Earlier I didn't even have any.
Colliding as the former WWE champ Cody Rhodes squares off against the man who cost him the gold, the Samoan Well.
Can they just like hurry the fuck up? I'm getting tired.
Me too, but there's only 15 minutes left.
Old rivalries, and the first one happens tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event right here in Montreal. AJ Styles.
Did you check if Happy's Place was on tonight?
Well, if it was, I can go to Peacock tomorrow, and it will be up there so I can watch reruns.
Okay.
The Royal Rumble, the Vibranium, Damian Priest, Trick Williams, and Montreal's own Sami Zayn. They square off tomorrow night.
And a women's tag team championship is on the line. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky defending against the Judgment Days, Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. It's Saturday night's main event tomorrow night.
Well, congratulations are in order for Kiana James and United States champion Julia. You will go on to face the winner of tomorrow's WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. How are you feeling knowing that you just won and could potentially be a double champion very soon?
おい、見たか、キアナがやってくれて頭の弱いおめえらに現実教えてあるよ。US タイトルはここにある。すぐにうちらがタッグチャンピオンになって、ロイヤルランドル勝ったら近い将来、トリプルチャンピオンよな。Let me put it in a way that even you can understand.
Julia's already the United States Women's Champion. Soon we'll be tag team champions, and Julia will be on her way to win the Royal Rumble and become a triple champion. Our plan is clear. It's just the beginning.
そういうことじゃ。Well, triple champion. Let's head back out to the action.
Sounds good to me, I guess.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest claims Trick Williams is afraid of him. We're going to find out if that is the case.
Trick Williams has dominated in NXT, but it is a different level here, and we're seeing currently just how far Trick Williams is capable of stepping up at the very top. This time, one-on-one with a former world champ, Damian Priest.
They're going to be quite for 24 hours for Trick Williams. Two of the four men who compete tomorrow night's fatal four-way to battle in our main event. Damian Priest, Trick Williams, live next.
Have you ever done a job for $11 million?
No.
Isn't that what you guys call?
From the ruler to the Punisher, Damian Priest, set for our main event.
Baxter, you're sleeping on the air.
was talking. This is what you were talking about, Michael.
What do you mean this is what I was talking about?
Because remember, a couple of nights ago that you said that I don't blame you, John, for falling asleep so early.
Yeah, but that was then. This is now. And now you're falling asleep on the air. Although there's only 10 minutes left, so.
They gotta hurry this up.
Too many chances, and it is now Trick Williams' time. Damian Priest waiting.
And my friend Ryan is done watching WWE since the tag titles that the Wyatt Six had lost it to the NFTs.
Intimidated by the massive presence and background of Damian Priest, but I personally don't believe that to be the case. I have never, in my time in NXT, Raw, or SmackDown, met a superstar brimming with as much confidence as Trick Williams.
Well, Priest extremely confident as well, coming off that win in the physical, the brutal, the amazing ambulance match against Aleister Black a few weeks back.
Here's what I'm fascinated about tonight, Cole. We are still trying to figure out where in the layer cake Trick Williams at this point in his career really sits here on SmackDown. And he's been brilliant so far every time we've seen him compete. But now what a test this is, not just physically against a huge opponent like Priest, but also someone with the credentials of being a former world champ. Let's see if you can really live with this, Trick.
Well, you're not going to push Damian Priest around, but for Trick Williams, it has been a meteoric rise here in the few weeks that he's been on Friday Night SmackDown. He qualified for tomorrow night's Fatal 4-Way with a win over Matt Cardona last week. Think about the many's in the ring with tomorrow night. The 14-time world champion Randy Orton, the great Sami Zayn, of course, the former world champion Damian Priest, and Trick Williams plans to go toe-to-toe with those three men. Roll up by Priest, kick out.
Yeah, Trick is that X Factor tomorrow. He is probably the outsider just based on experience. Can you see him going to the Royal Rumble and squaring off against Drew McIntyre?
Yeah.
Can you see him beating those three tomorrow night? I've got to be honest, I see Randy Orton and his background as being the major threat.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Wade. Everyone has a chance, because remember, it's a Fatal 4-Way. First man to get pinfall or submission will pick up the win. So Trick Williams has a massive chance tomorrow night. And can you imagine he'll be able to live with him if Trick Williams wins tomorrow?
I hope he does it. I would love to see that. Huge fan of Trick and his abilities. I think the rise is inevitable. It's just a question of how long is it going to take? Is he really on that rocket ship to the very top? We'll find out tomorrow.
I'm probably gonna go to bed after this when it's over.
Monday Wars at Fox.
Yeah, but you know that Michael says that we're not going to be watching it this Monday since it's the premiere of an American Idol.
Alright, I'll get watch that. I got my own account.
I know.
Well, I can only DVR American Idol.
This is the biggest stage of Trick's career, and he is not backing down at all. He didn't turn up here to just belong. He came here to take over.
I agree with you on that one. Trick Williams is ready to be at this level. There's no
Didn't it used to be on Sundays as well, Michael?
Yeah, well, I think it's only on Monday for this week. It might be going back to Sunday. I don't know. All I know is this week it's on Monday.
Come on, Damian Priest.
Yeah, but those are the kind of actions you just saw there that will end up costing him when he's in the ring against veterans like Damian Priest.
You're right to an extent, but take that away from Trick Williams, and he's simply not the same competitor. That's part of his mantra, part of his. Oh, God, yes! God, that was nice.
Cover by Williams. Oh, and Priest kicks out.
Just a leaping neck breaker like that, just when it looked like Trick was about to lose control of the match. That is just instinctive smarts from Trick Williams. Wow, that was impressive.
A slam dunk to Damian Priest. And look who is making his way out here. Now remember, Damian Priest warned Sami Zayn, stay out of my business. Sami said, you don't talk to me like that. I'll do whatever I want.
What's video going?
Shown up by Trick Williams earlier tonight.
Where's video and
Probably backstage.
yeah.
So Zayn implied, hey, I'll come down if he tries any of his shenanigans, right?
Now Priest realizing that Sammy's out there. He said, I told you to stay in the back.
The truth is, Priest can't trust Sane. They're fighting tomorrow night for an opportunity at the Royal Rumble against Drew McIntyre in the WWE Championship. Why would you want Sammy out here?
Priest now going to walk the tightrope. And now,
oh, God. That was ugly. Tried to go old school.
Great move by Trick, though. Driving Priest to the floor.
Dropped on the crown jewels in the process, and this might be a very different Damian Priest after that landing.
You gotta like the aggressiveness of Trick here.
Yeah, he smells opportunity. This is that instinct that he has. Oh, well, leading to victory tonight.
Driving Damian Priest rib first into the corner of the steps. Trick in control.
Truly great, you have to dig deep. When they say it can't be done, you block them out. To start a movement, you have to rise above and absolutely crush it. We're not just playing the game, we're changing it. This isn't just volleyball, this is love. Yes, she did, that was filthy. League One Volleyball, Love, Game of the Week, Wednesdays at 8 on USA.
The Sonic $6 All-American Smasher Meal tops the burger food chain. Get it hand smashed and made to order, plus a side and medium drink for just $6. Great burger, even greater deal. Try the Sonic All-American Smasher Meal for $6 today.
And Progressive makes getting claim support so easy.
Joe Lyons is passive progressive.
Wow, they support you, grandma supports you. You're a lucky guy.
Joe doesn't have progressive and takes it out on those who do.
And Progressive makes it easy to make changes to my policy.
Oh, great, you can add Sarah here.
It's Julie.
Right. Sarah was the one your mom really liked. Hi, Julie.
I'm putting my progressive savings towards another cruise.
Look how young you were.
Don't be passive progressive.
Look how cute you were
Get good coverage and savings for yourself.
before you could talk.
Unlike other value meals, Arby's new $7.99 meat and 3 box has 3 sides, not just one. It's more meal for your money. Seriously. It's more meal for your money. Where'd that come from?
Arby's, we have the meats.
What do you think about T-Mobile Home Internet only being $35 a month?
We need to take your mind off of this. Come check out my new man cave.
Hey, Michael, what are you doing?
Home internet, just $35 a month and guaranteed for 5
Looking at
years.
something.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm things out coupled with emotional expression. So we show love by asking one simple question. Have you eaten yet?
Now, when you get a Jimmy John's sandwich, you can have any bag of chips and a drink for only $1. You know, 4 quarters, 10 dimes, or 1 jillion pennies if you love counting. Whatever, $1. You get it. Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
We're having fun in the snow all winter long with a Twisted Tea Drop. We're surprising real Twisted Tea fans who love the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real proof tea with 5% alcohol. Keep it twisted.
Right now at Papa John's, create your own pizza for only $9.99 on original thin or New York style crust. All $9.99. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more, but Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now.
Oh, I gotta go clean. I don't get football.
What?
Why do they score by 7?
6.
And the kicker is so little. I worry about him. Do you even like my nachos? I love your nachos, man.
Cottonelle leaves you so clean, you'll want to come clean about everything else.
The Sonic $6 All-American Smasher Meal tops the burger food chain. Get it hand smashed and made to order, plus a side and medium drink for just $6. Great burger, even greater deal. Try the Sonic All-American Smasher
Hey,
Meal for
headphones.
$6 today.
I'm just putting your laundry away, Mike.
Oh,
Damian Priest fighting back into this. Everything has changed. The whole complexion of this match since the arrival of that man, Sami Zayn. Damian Priest warned him to stay away, stay out of my business. But Sami Zayn, who had words with Trick Williams earlier tonight, is here at ringside.
Yeah, the question is, what is Sami Zayn doing out here lurking, clearly distracted both competitors in the match? Of course, they're all squaring off tomorrow night along with Randy Orton as Saturday night's main event. Look at Priest. We got business to take care of right now, and we have got a heavyweight slugfest.
The brawly Priest. Reversal now. Sent across the ring. Oh, down goes Trick Williams. And Priest face first. And
Trick Williams suddenly has his world falling apart as new questions are being asked.
I gotta get back to my computer so I don't
Trick
have.
has dominated
Go for
90%
it.
of this
Alright,
match.
you gotta go.
Oh, wow, explosive once again.
And a cyclone boom, that spinning, that heel kick from Trick Williams that almost put him away.
And that's really, really impressive from Trick Williams. There's been a couple of times in this match where Damian Priest suddenly looks like he's got the momentum and he's going to run away with it. And every time that's happened, Trick Williams has found the answer.
And Trick now with Priest up on his shoulders.
Yeah. Both men exhausted at this point. Those are two big bodies to be dragging around the ring once you're in the deep water. Feeling every ounce of their weight, sucking on oxygen. But it's Damian Priest now. No, it's not.
Looking for a choke slam. Williams missing the kick again. Here comes Priest. Bang, what a right. Drops Trick to his knee. And Trick.
Technical error there from Trick, but it wasn't enough to keep the Street King down.
Oh, bloody boot right in the face. Oh! Both men are down.
Both men with the same idea, that 360 pump kick. Both men connecting at the exact same time, the exact same result. And we might get a double count out here. Sami Zayn continues to lurk at ringside.
They're 24 hours away from the main event of Saturday night's main event. Trick, Priest, Sami Orton, the winner of the fatal four-way match, which will take place right here in the Bell Center. We'll go to the Royal Rumble in Riyadh a week from tomorrow to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE title.
You are Sami Zayn, you are loving this match, going so deep into these wars here. Both men getting punished. Oh!
Priest got caught. Off the bookend, and a kick out by Priest at 2.
The longer this match goes on, the easier tomorrow night gets for Sami Zayn. This is another look at this spinning bookend here. From Trick Williams, almost getting the job done. You've got to think neither one of these two men is going to be 100% recovered by Saturday night's main event tomorrow night.
Let's go through Sami's mind here at ringside.
Sami's loving what he's seeing, doing a little scouting, picking up on some perhaps injuries he can exploit tomorrow night.
Trick Williams looking to put him away with a trick shot, but Damian Priest able to sidestep. And now Priest. Face first goes Trick Williams. Is it enough for the win? Trick powers out at 2.
Both men hurting in a big way. You see blood on the face of Damian Priest. He just wants this match to be over in a hurry and start his prep for tomorrow night. Trick Williams proving to be a tricky customer.
Priest comes off the rope to Trick Williams. Rolls out of harm's way.
Mouthing off of the crowd, really just trying to G himself up in the process. Trying to find something else, digging deep in that tank. Damian Priest now stalking the outside. Oh God, here we go.
Look out, here comes Priest thrown on the announce table by Trick Williams. Priest got caught by Trick, and Trick is taking over.
Well, flapjack right there onto the desk. Nice reactions there from Trick Williams, now staring a hole into Sami's. Oh God.
And now Priest bringing it into Sami Zayn into the barricade.
Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Trick Williams has found every answer he needs tonight, and with Zayn down, perhaps Damian Priest, if he can haul that massive carcass back into the ring, is a beaten man.
Count of 8 by the official. Trick will break the count back into the ring.
A great ring awareness there from Trick Williams, fully aware of exactly how much time he had. He will release by a count. I want to break that count and prove a point to Damian Priest.
Trick was trying to drag a Priest carcass into the ring. Finally gets it in there.
Heavy carcass, 270 pounds. Chronic Puerto Rican, but it's in the ring, and now Trick Williams can end this in style.
On Sami Zayn, Sami's had enough. And Sami Zayn now, this match is going to get thrown out of Sami Zayn. Goes after Trick Williams because of what happened here at ringside moments ago.
This is exactly why Damian Priest did not want Sami Zayn anywhere near this match. Sami Zayn is completely lost it.
Well, can you blame him after everything Williams said about him earlier tonight? Interrupting him here in his hometown of Montreal.
Sami Zayn, just a very different animal right here in Montreal.
Priest warned Sami, stay out of my business, and now Sami Zayn going right after Priest.
Zayn warned Priest, you don't get to tell me what to do, and here's a physical response to your attempts to do just that.
And Priest with a kick to Sami. There it is, the trick shot.
Greg Williams nails that tomorrow night. He will be going to the Royal Rumble to take on WWE champ Drew McIntyre. Greg Williams has firmly proven he belongs at the very top here on SmackDown, regardless of how this one ended.
Greg Williams. Oh! The Viper!
Randy Orton, Michael.
RKO, bitch.
Out of nowhere.
If Randy Orton heads out tomorrow night, he's going to the Rumble to face McIntyre for the WWE title.
Rule number one of this game: never, ever, ever forget about the Viper.
Saturday night's main event, the Fatal 4-Way for an opportunity at the undisputed WWE Championship will be the 14-time champion Randy Orton, the upstart Trick Williams, the former world champ Damian Priest, or Montreal's own Sami Zayn.
All right, we're done. I think we're done.
You got anything to say before you wrap it up? Like, how was the show tonight?
Hold on a minute. Oh, come on, Doctor. You do it better than that. Hold on.
Okay.
They're going to shake hands and then he's going to RKO.
It doesn't matter who you are, the Viper will strike.
Okay.
Saturday night main event, the Randy Orton's party. We'll find out live tomorrow night over on Peacock.
Okay, now
Well,
you got anything to say before we wrap it up?
Well, like I said, they've gone to 3 hours, and 3 hours is overkill because, well, you're falling asleep on the air, but it's understandable because this show is boring at this point. They're just throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks.
And still no sign of Chris Jericho. Like, come on.
Well,
Or wait a minute, maybe they're saving him for the Royal Rumble.
that could be Royal Rumble, or they may even wait it out till WrestleMania at this point. But what we did come away with tonight are finally new WWE Tag Team Champions.
MFT.
The Wyatt Six certainly had it way too long. That goes without saying. They finally, after, I don't even remember when they won them, but they finally changed it up after who knows how long. One last time, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin, good night. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow. On behalf of John Batcher, and on behalf of our friend Sean,
Mr. Kennedy.
We'll see you tomorrow night for Collision.
Live, like, love, and subscribe.
Good night.